Hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Okay, it says I'm live
Okay.
now.
Does it? Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, I see us. I see us. Okay, so I can't talk about that embarrassing rash problem anymore.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Good evening, everyone.
Oh no, Brian, I think my mouse control might be broken.
Everyone excuse Hellbent's mouse control today.
No, we'll just
We're gonna
see.
be playing mouseless.
Hello?
Good to see Lucky Nugget, Zeta, Dragon Man, Daniel, Weirdman, and Meme Gamer.
What do you want, sir?
Oh, man.
Why did you send for me?
And Bored Tan Fan.
Sent for you?
Oh, Skidble, what did you
yes,
send
I
for
did.
me? Oh, Skidble.
Look at that plant,
He's got a
boy.
human skeleton.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Oh yeah, remember this?
Oh, Skidble, look at my jaw, Skidble.
Maxima fortissima.
Oh, I
A
can think about his
rare
Popeye
and
when I see his
precious
face.
Venus flytrap. Unfortunately,
Yeah, imagine
there is a
Bluto
boy
ate
at
the
this
spinach,
school,
then what?
Darby Harrington, who was given such a plant from his
Thousands
father.
dead today at
His
the
father is not a
All
nice
New York
man.
City. One
Darby
day.
is not a nice boy.
Bluto's
the
like climbing
Bluto
up the
event.
Empire State
Plant
Building.
to
Look at
belittle
that
my
kid.
collection.
He's on the Empire
Oh, I
State
don't
Building,
trust
but the
you.
Empire
True
State Building's buried in
science to
skeletons.
biology, boy,
Is that like a Sports
Life.
Illustrated drawing of a frog?
and death.
Sports Illustrated. I think I mean
Do I
National
make
Geographic,
myself
right?
clear?
Very clear, sir.
No, that's
you want me
the
to kill
frog's
Darby
got
What
some
kind
Harrington?
of,
legs.
what kind of
Yeah,
frog
Look at
is
the
Right
look at
on
the
that.
drawing of the frog in the background. You'll see it. It's like, hey, look at me, everybody.
Kill the plant.
Oh, I see. He's got
There
a
it is.
butt.
See, it's got like a crack to it.
I think frogs have those, yeah.
That's fine then. It's like National Geographic when it's like, as long as they're not from here, you can see their boobies.
Oh yeah, that's a good rule. By the way, the camera just works like this. It's fine. Okay.
That's fine. That's how the camera works when I walk anyway. Oh.
It's alt to run. I keep forgetting. Yeah, this is the game with the control scheme. It's like we don't do it like other games. You sure don't.
It's like a doctor, like a heart surgeon. They're like, I don't do it like the other doctor. Sir, we need you to do the operation the same way as always. I've always done it the same way as always.
What do you mean alt for run is weird? It's right next to jump.
The
What are you,
space
stupid?
bar. Boop, 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 ba-da.
Eat my shits. Is that what Bart says, right?
Eat my shit.
Helvin gave me a good theory today. He's like, I'm pretty sure this is the port of Bully that started on the iPhone, and they're like, add a keyboard to it.
Hey, guy.
Oh, good. I was already set up to do this. Thank goodness I thought ahead for myself. If I had to figure out where to get the jacket, that would have been really boring.
So hard to understand. I mean,
I just need to be looking at a guide at all times.
Nah, it's not even a guide issue of like, how do I do it? It's more like, oh, I gotta go across town, but we're running out of time because time keeps ticking, baby.
Time keeps on slipping. Remember that song?
No, actually. What's that?
Okay. I can't sing.
Is it called Time
Fly Like
Keeps
an
on
Eagle
Slipping?
by Steve Miller Band. What about and I never found that recipe again? What was that song?
No, I don't know that one either. It's crazy.
Okay. You're trying to tell me the recipe song.
Oh, that's MacArthur Park.
Oh, okay.
And that song is
Awful.
well, they never did find that recipe again. I like boss fights like this. Die.
This is just like how you played it yesterday on Cyberpunk, except you're winning.
Maybe they were gonna have you fight the plant, but decided that's too stupid, which I would agree.
I do like
This
that
is
they just kept it. Yeah. Spray the object.
Can I open that? No.
Who's throwing eggs at you? The plant?
I don't know, but I'm gonna hit him with some pesticide.
I like the idea that you're just beating the crap out of these.
You're gonna die now.
He just starts just stomping your teeth.
Like, you don't feel it now, but it's coming. Oh, yeah, I forgot how to fight. I gotta kill these guys, don't I?
I do like the idea that you can spray with poison. You just put the poison right in the mouth.
Yeah, here's some
Plant-
here's some DDT.
Plant poison is people poison? I've noticed that girls don't tend to like Beavis and Butthead, and I always show them the plant episode. Or not the plant episode, the DDT episode. And that'll make any of the most
I
hardened...
think women
Beavis and
like the
Butthead
Beavis and Butthead episodes better where they get punished for being jerks instead of the ones where they're just like a nuisance and everybody has to deal with it.
Yeah, and the new show particularly punishes them.
It might be more relatable. What the hell do I do now? You're the GTA expert. You tell me. Hey, Riptide, you know, thank you for the tip and thank you for the support on Cyberpunk. I'll be playing that DLC when it drops. It looks like it's going to be fun.
Walt Lambert says Weird Al has vastly improved on MacArthur Park.
Oh, you just jumped through the window?
Oh, I
I'm
started
stupid,
Googling it too.
clearly.
This is well, look, the door has been at least hundreds of years old. That's probably what the bubonic plague was. That kid's got some health issues. Now
Probably
those
gonna
kids
some
have
more
some health issues. Yeah. That was the problem with the bubonic plague is they just didn't have doors.
Oh, you get
Did
like
you
a better
know-
moveset when you're carrying the pesticide gun.
That's funny. Yeah, and you spray it.
That's a good idea. Like, how are we gonna make the pesticide thing fun? Give him like a kick-ass like karate kick when he uses the pesticide. Why? It'll make it more fun.
Bogdeer asked, "What about Doug Walker?" Well, I don't think he used pesticides. I think he has
No,
got like just
killed
a
them.
normal
He killed them
two-car.
by not like breastfeeding.
He's got a 2-car garage and like one of those like neighborhood alliances. He doesn't have to use the neighbors. It's part of your rent basically. What's the deal with Doug Walker? Well, he's got a wife and a house, and
And he
he's
does.
currently in
And
his
you gotta bring your
30s.
own water. It's like a thing.
Oh, I wasn't trying to actually rip on him.
Oh, I'm not even ripping on him. I just think it's silly. Nobody got me water ever.
Look, let me say this. After the water thing, because people were making a Google Doc going, and he didn't bring water. The only times I've had actors around, I've had a fridge full of water, and then I insist, I'm like, just sign this thing that says I brought the water.
Well, since then, yeah, but like and that's not like an unreasonable thing to provide. I just think it's kind of funny, at least. Like if I'm going out to the desert, I don't care if Microsoft
Yeah, you're
invited
gonna
me
have
out
water.
there or NASA or
Yeah,
whatever.
you got water.
I'm probably gonna like go. Let's throw like some Dasani in the back of the car.
You remember when COVID-19 happened and like Dasani was the only brand of water?
Whacked
That
it out.
people
No.
weren't- It was the only brand that no one was buying.
Yeah,
like,
that was
stacked with
funny because
Dasani.
it has sodium in it, which probably isn't the worst thing ever. It's just kind of like,
That's
why
pretty
would you
wise,
want
actually. I don't know if that's the reason. I just assume people don't like Dasani.
It does have like a bit of a metallic taste, but I think I don't know if it's proven or anything, but like it does have a bit like a sodium going on. It's filtered
Okay.
water. It's not like gonna kill you.
It all tastes like water to me. If it's cold, I can drink dog piss. It's just
Well, that's not really
whatever.
I don't support that comment either necessarily.
I'm
but
sorry.
you know,
I apologize.
I could never.
But that's why you have your own fridge.
Yeah, that's why we live life in the fast lane. I think
found out
changed clothes, right?
I have a roommate here who makes like a stupid amount of money, and he lives in the same reduced means as I do. And he bought like a brand new fridge for himself. And he's like, "Do you want to buy it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he just gave me like a brand new fridge for next to nothing, and I'm so happy. Like just like a stainless steel 2022.
Oh, by the way, hi Lucky Nugget, who
Full
said
size.
earlier, who thought the PC port is a jackass? I use this game with a controller. I don't know.
Wait,
Look,
why aren't you using a controller again? Is there a reason?
I just didn't want to like look up compatibility stuff and like go, oh, do this and do that. It's like if I can use the mouse, it's fine. It's a
Oh, okay.
bomb. Oh no, that's a firework.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Can't say that, dude.
The hell?
You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You know what? If I had to, if it was like nope happening either in my pants or wherever, I'd be like, hello, trash can. I'm sorry.
I don't
That's
imagine
not
that
where
my
my
pants
class
would smell
is.
okay.
Where's my map?
That's what you say as you're on the trash can. This isn't my class.
I've proudly have vomited in a planter before because like I was ill, I had drank, and I was like, uh-oh. And I found a plant, and it was in the back where no one was looking. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I just went back and started eating my food. I didn't tell anybody until now.
I have done that too, where you
Thank you, bully guy.
you just
Look, for
vomit
what
and then
it's
you're
worth,
like,
I
"Gotta fill the
did
tank."
tip 30%. So, you know, I'm not evil.
That is a disgusting and accurate thing. Is when I
And it's like here, in case there's a camera, in case there's a camera in the plant. How do I pedal faster? What's wrong with? Oh, do I hold shift or do I pound it? What's the? Oh, I tap up. Okay. Sorry, they all do it differently, but this time I gotta like tap up with my middle finger.
I'm gonna grab my iPad. I'll be a second.
He's got to get his iPad. And riding the bike, you just kind of hammer the buttons and just tap them. It works.
Hello and welcome.
Hold on.
Come back anytime.
I got like a class, and the map has a star here, but I don't know what to do. Oh well. I'll just buy one of everything just in case.
Of everything.
Alright, that's probably good, right?
Hope to see you
You did it.
I gotta go to school, man. How about my daily box of chocolates?
Whoa, dude. Little gamer
Here's
says
the Danny
Brian's an
Elfman music.
iPad
It's
kid.
chasing me again.
Little gamer says, Brian's an iPad kid. And then he
Hey,
goes, "I
who
picked
listens
this
to
on
the
my
Bully
iPad."
soundtrack?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm making a joke.
I was
Imagine
just
like
reading some.
you're at work and you're
Da, 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 da.
that pissed me off so fast.
I love a good song.
Anyways, sorry. Yeah, Arnifrin said, hey, everyone, just finished my second playthrough of Armored Core. And spoilers, but the fire ending's fucking terrible and not worth the crappy boss fight at the end. I liked every bit of Armored Core.
I'm Miss Phillips, and it is my pleasure to induct you into
What
the
do you got
world of
against Armored
arts.
Core?
It's okay if people hate it, but I love it. What?
What? Yeah, these mini games aged like milk.
It's probably better on the controller. I gotta draw like it. Draw boxes to expose the hidden picture. Oh, okay.
Why not do that?
Like that. See, it's not so bad. It's just, you know. Remember those touchscreen games? You'd see
Yeah,
on,
we're
like
playing one.
counters, bars and stuff.
We still have them, those Ziosks.
Yeah, those are fun. They got like the sexy one. Like you
They
can play
do?
you can play the find the photo regular version or the slutty version.
Hey, fellas.
Hey fellas, wanna find the picture? If your student paints you like that, something's not good.
You need to
Very
you need to contact
pleasing
somebody.
work.
I'm not sure who.
The art department, not the museum, of
The-
course.
The art
24-hour stream ending with Jimmy getting liberal arts degree and having to
I
work
didn't tell Mom about
at a
that
lumber
at
mill
all.
till
She was
retirement.
so mad.
Yeah,
What?
about right. Okay, I guess we'll do flowers, I suppose.
Nice, right?
It's a tutorial.
Oh, Jimmy, that's so nice of you.
Well, finally a tutorial.
Oh, damn it.
I think I'm in love.
This is awful. Don't get herpes, Jimmy. That's awful.
You're so bad.
Is he still getting herpes from that girl?
Booyah!
Booyah, 2 sores.
Booyah, Kasha.
Lessons or something.
Booyah, I got that shit for life. I'm already itchy. Oh, he wants to. Everyone wants to kiss Jimmy. Yeah, get out of
Including
here.
teachers.
This school's terrifying.
Did you hear? You can think firecrackers. I like Rachel.
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
What's the map say? Where am I even going? What am I doing?
What's the map say? Where it's like the Oompa Loompa music. Da, 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 da.
I guess I can go get the bicycle and then go run around, but I think I got another class in a little bit, so I could just chill out. I don't know. Let's go ride a bike.
Are you asking me on a...
No, I'm not asking anybody out nothing.
I'm not doing none of that.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna endanger everybody on this bicycle that somebody knocked a guy off of and I took, so technically I didn't steal it. I'm just, you know, I
You're
acquired it.
recovering it.
I think going to the park at noon would be a great idea if it weren't for the fact it's probably closed, and also I'm gonna have the bell ring in a second. But I don't know what to do in town, so I'm just pedaling out here just because.
Having a good old time.
I mean, you might as well do something instead of just
Might
running
as well
around.
jump.
Music's fun. I want to
This
get
does
a
have something
scooter.
Grand Theft Auto doesn't have, which is a pointless sense of urgency. GTA, you could just do a bunch of stuff, and then you're like, I'm just gonna go to Mr. Johnson's farm and load up today. Go beat up some hookers on the street. And then this, it's like, I'm gonna go say hi to someone. Beep boop, go to class.
I gotta collect 6 crabs.
This is an actual mission.
Nope,
Hey,
never
Garg.
mind. I gotta go to class. Sorry, crab dude.
Yeah, it's like, why even have the mission, right? Doesn't that
I
seem...
pedaled out here pretty quickly too after class.
I
but
know,
Only thing is, I'm supposed to know when class starts, right? So realistically speaking, I think it's, I don't know if it's 2 classes a day. When I did school, it was 5 classes a day.
We
with
had
homework.
3 and 3, which was technically illegal at the time.
Well, they didn't teach us
Because,
anything. They just
No,
Yeah,
it was like,
probably
we all
had a
killed
better-
wolves at the time.
Yeah, ours was like, we're not gonna teach you anything. We're just gonna like hit you with like 5 at once, and deal. You'll be so busy you won't even be able
Yeah.
to tell if you're being educated.
That's kind of what happened, yeah.
Where's the class I gotta get to? I'm stupid. It's somewhere else. Is the bike still here? Nope, it got gobbled up by the time monster. By the
This time goblin, now the zombie bike man took it.
nah, the Langoliers. You know, when
the
I'm not,
Langoliers.
yeah, when I'm out of loading zone. Langoliers come in and eat the bikes.
That makes sense.
Hey, Garg, hope you're doing good, man. And Doctor, and Lucky, and Red Dragon Empress. Man really is scary. I think the scariest thing about man is that at any moment someone could just punch you in the back of the head.
Grand Theft Auto reminds us how to do it.
Hey,
This
I don't
actually
deserve this. Why am I
this
getting...
actually feels
I'm a fire starter.
fire starter.
Is this Jim? Okay. This is what we do to people who are late.
There's a curfew. I do like the idea of the smoking kids being like, here's what we do to kids who don't meet the required schedule.
I don't know if I can beat these guys up. They're kind of whooping my ass. I think I'm just gonna run. You're not in your gym shorts, fucker.
There's a toll in the hallway.
Dodgeball for the next while. Ah, dodgeball.
Hey, Bender.
Now I love the sound of boys crying in the morning. Much like
Coach
real
Buzzcut.
life, the strongest will prevail. All right, you lazy bums, look alive.
They got rid of Coach Buzzcut.
Good.
He's
Hopkins
not
out
in the
with
show no
wins.
more.
I want everyone to give
That's
their
funny.
best boys their best.
I
really
guess
like
it's like the
Coach
actor
Buzzcut.
they're doing a parody of is dead.
Is Coach Buzzcut a parody of somebody?
Yeah, obviously
Besides
Arlie Ermy, right?
Oh, I guess. I just thought of him as a gym coach.
Man, what the
So-
hell?
He's just like an insane gym coach. I've had gym coaches like Coach Buzzcut.
Well, they're
will
doing an
climb to the top
impersonation
of
of
the
a
world.
celebrity.
I mean, I know who Arlie Erming is, but he's like... He didn't invent, like, angry shouting man.
I'm not saying he did.
It was before Toy Story when they
I
just
don't
have
know what
the...
to tell you other than to listen to the voices like side to side to the character, to like some footage from
No,
Full Metal Jacket.
no,
And by the way,
I've
I
seen
don't
Full
think
Metal-
Arlie Ermy like in the grocery store is like, "Get me bananas, you maggot."
No, but that would be funny. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's not a parody.
That's
You're like, he
it's not
sounds
funny,
just
but-
like Arlie Erming, especially when he goes to the DMV. I must have my license renewed. You at the DMV have the audacity to F me in the A, but you don't have the ability to renew my license online. That's how Arlie Erming talked to the DMV.
Was the ghost of Arlie Ermy in the room with us right now?
It's
Oh
me,
my
the
goodness.
ghost of Arlie Erming.
Ooga booga! I'm a monster mash.
Me and Dracula, we're going to the store today. It's about as good as Mike Judge did it. He's just shouting.
I should dodge more. I don't know. I failed
You
Jim.
ever... Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool
you
if you
ever,
failed Jim for losing a dodgeball too much. Like that's how it actually worked. That'd be funny as hell.
I failed Jim for not being sportsmanly enough.
Really? What'd you
Yep.
do? Now that you say that, I'm suspect that you did something wrong.
Oh, I for sure did something wrong. I would just go jog around.
Did you
the...
like punch
I would go-
somebody during basketball? I was like, pass it, fucker.
No, a kid in my first day of gym pantsed me, and like called me a little word that starts with an F, and then the gym teacher was like really pissed off, and he's like, "It's okay, Brian," and I'm like, "Okay, cool," and then I just jogged around the track the whole rest of like the year. I was like, "I don't care. I'm just gonna go jog."
Hey, everybody, look at his dick.
Oh, they never saw my dick.
I know, it's
Were
just funny.
Yeah, no, I just ran around jogging on the track, like while everyone else had to go play kickball and shit, and they were like, not very sportsmanly.
Come
like, I
on,
don't
it's
really
funny.
care.
Everybody
I
is
wanna
having
get-
fun until
I
you
want to
cried
get
about.
harassed by, yeah.
I feel as marginalized.
They got rid of the everyone has to take a shower afterwards thing, which is when I say
That's
that,
bad. They should
everyone
keep
has
that.
to take a shower after the. No, because we went home right after. But it's
Well,
like
you know what?
everyone should
I
have to
think
take
it's
a
weird that
shower.
they. I think it's. You know what? I don't care anymore. I just remember like.
Yeah.
I just remember being in school and after PE, like it was the worst, man. Everybody smelled awful, and I was like, "That's
Oh.
I don't like this." That's
I
the only reason I
remember-
say that.
Yeah, well, the thing I remember most about middle school is like the popular kids that would do horrible shit. Like, I didn't live in a great neighborhood at the time. The school definitely wasn't in one, and there were all these like not very nice kids who would like spray Axe body spray into someone's mouth or just do stuff
Yum.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that shit costs a lot of money, Brian. That's you know.
That's exactly. Or like I would go to buy a drink and then the kid would like slam his hand onto the thing and get what he wanted, and he's like, "Well, you should just give it to me then."
Oh yeah, it's usually grounds to start punching somebody, I suppose.
I've never. Well, I tried to get into one fight and the dude bopped me in the nose, and I was like, yeah, I'm not a fighter.
Fair enough too.
Yeah, I just never became one.
Well, if you're not a fighter, make double sure to punch first.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, school sucked. I don't have much school spirit.
Not a team player. He doesn't want to fight
Yeah.
with the other kids.
Doesn't
you know?
want to. Well, I'm not saying it like I'm some victim. I just didn't want to fucking be there. Just, it was not
Usually,
fun.
oh shit! I wasn't looking. Oh, I killed myself.
Can we talk about that?
Ghost bike.
They asked me if I was depressed my last year of middle school, and I said yes, and they were like, hold him down!
Pants him, huh?
Yeah, no. The teachers are like, legally, because you said you were depressed, we got to put you in an ambulance. And then other kids started saying like anything they could to get thrown in an ambulance. And it became,
I'm Napoleon.
I'm depressed. Well, they were just saying like, I'm depressed. Things aren't going so good, and like the school had to do a thing because I was the first one. They were all like, you cannot say you're depressed if you're not really depressed. A lot of ambulances are leaving the school. It became like a real problem.
Did I tell you about our 30%
And
off
high
deal
school was a
for
lot better.
regulars?
Were you a middle school kid or a high school kid? I know you were both. Don't.
I
What-
was
what was better?
educated in a cabin out in the woods.
Eating government cheese. I've been checking the chat. Let's
Yeah.
see. Huh?
Yeah, they're all saying we love you, Brian, for like a few minutes, and then you didn't respond, so I just left
Oh man, let's
it.
see.
Well, Brian's our favorite part.
Shake a Bit says when I was in high school, kids popped a bottle of Axe in the back, and everyone on the
Just
bus
bust
had
the
to
whole
walk
thing
home.
open. That's awesome. I
I do
gotta
remember
have all
kids
the
blowing up.
axe.
I smell so bad. I remember the kids blowing up the condoms that they get at DSHS and like just go like play like surfs up and play volleyball with them. Remember that. Make an example of that kid who said he's depressed. This is
Drag
Watcher in
him
the Dark.
out. Okay,
No,
weenus.
no, this is a
Listen
real
here.
weenie.
Either,
This is
either you
Brian.
start feeling better or we're sending you to prison.
You're going to the hole.
You're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Are you worried?
No,
Are you worried?
I was in there for 5 days. There were kids with no mouths. It was crazy. No, there were a lot of kids that were like, "You want to see all these fingers I can fit in places?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." And it made me realize life was pretty good. Life's
Hey,
been good.
Imagine how you would look without your throat and your mouth.
There was a kid who kept
There's
talking about
angels
like
in your eyes. I want to pull them out.
there were kids like that. There were kids like, "I just want to see what you look like on the inside," you know. Woodsman said, "I called you the F word that you didn't see. I called you friend."
Somebody said
Thank you,
that to me.
Woodsman.
My response would be, "Not as ugly as you, cheesecake." And
I remember there being really messed up kids there. And there were kids there that were like gloating that they were there for like months.
they kill me.
I can only
I'd be like,
only
"What?"
imagine what that charged my parents' insurance.
I mock the one that's serious.
What
You
a-
know what I mean?
You know, it was just a weird time. People were figuring their shit out, but like Paul said
I'm
it best to
figuring my
me
shit
one
out.
time.
When does class start? Is there anything for me to really do right now other than just kind of run around? I guess. I
like
suppose
hermit
it's just-
crabs.
there's not enough
Mission
time.
and
I'll go
Sonic
out
Hero.
there and it's gonna be like time. to
Yeah,
go
there's
to
nothing to
class.
do. I don't understand how the structure of this works because you can't leave to go do shit. Maybe you do it all after the. It's like your recess. You just go wander around for a minute,
Here I go.
go back to the thing.
Oh, it's about to turn 9. Bring all his class.
That
was fun.
That was a good time.
Sugarfit says cheesecake's a good insult. Right, they'll never see it coming. You
I
butt
used to-
sandwich.
There were kids at the swimming pool I remember who used to call me like words, like because they were just learning their bad words, and I remember coming up with fake swear words to teach them, and they'd be like, "Well,
You bramble.
yeah, you brambleberry booger face." It's like, "Yep."
Yeah,
that's-
if you say that
Don't say
downtown,
that
they'll
one.
shoot you.
I'm from the streets. That's what I told them.
Yeah.
I'm a real tough mofo.
If you
I'm
call
from
someone
the
a mush
street.
butt out in downtown, they'll shoot you immediately.
Like he says, a kid deliberately shat on the floor to her school and said, "Fight the power." I don't
TV
believe you. That's too
You know
good.
what? I don't know. I could see someone doing that, but like only do like poor influence.
Oh man.
Like, hey Ralphie, you like it when people look at you? I sure do like it when people look at me.
I do remember that was a certain time in my life where I was like drawing stuff, and then like the kids would throw food and then just smear it with spaghetti sauce and just ruin the drawing.
There's Crazy Chris. Yell as loud as you can. Yeah, you know, like really loud scream that stuns the teachers and makes everybody upset. Oh, the really high pitched one. Yeah, the one that carries through like school halls. Really.
There was the
well.
There's the laser pointer kid that would bring a laser pointer to class.
Hey. Get the laser pointer out and point at the teacher's glasses. It'll be fun.
Bob Neiman. I missed a Bob Neiman comment. Brian got out of school because the teacher would rub his shoulders and said he'd be prettier if he smiled more.
I mean,
That's
you know.
true. That's true.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, man.
This is what you eat every time you get a chicken nugget.
Patience, Hopkins.
This is...
You can't rush science.
Your dog wouldn't eat
Take
this.
your time, boy. Dissection is an art.
I do like it when people cook like really elaborate meals for their dogs, and the dog's just licking the stuff off the plate before it's even cooked. Like you can, dog does not care.
Dog does not care that you. We've been watching.
They probably don't like that really low grade kibble. Which, if the dog's rejecting it, that probably means that it's actually that bad. Like, they're faking, but like I gotta feed him. I gotta feed him a goat head every night. Hey, Riptide, you know $5 as my buddy just walked into my barracks room, handed me a can of clam chowder and MRE spoon connected to a hanger and a handle and said, "Dinner help."
Yeah.
Damn.
That's cool.
Thank you, Riptide. That is fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know if I clam chowder MRE. I'm not a clam chowder guy. I suppose any port in a storm, but.
And I'm trying to think of things that happened in middle school. None of them good. I do remember I was the right age to think I was like Sonic the Hedgehog. And like I would run really fast to class like because I was like there was always like Green Day music in my head like I'm the main character.
Yeah, you're like running to school with your Vans and you like hear Sonic music
Yep.
and it's like
Yep.
you know I'm
You hear
gonna
all the small things.
like jumping up on like the little stoop like in front of the school and you're like I'm grinding
Yep.
the rail and you're walking like an asshole like
I used to
I'm gonna
like
fall over.
I remember
This is
I remember
just
like jumping on
City
the
Escape.
you know those planter box things that are the stone ones? I'd like walk on the edge of that and be like, wow, look at me go. And then I jumped in my grandpa's car. I'm like, that's called runner's high. And he goes, that's not what fucking runner's high is, you idiot.
I always laughed when one of those kids inevitably jumped up on one of those and hurt their leg really bad. It's like,
Oh, I never did that, thank God.
My favorite was people getting caught in basketball hoops because they were playing on them, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And you fall.
no.
And you either catch your like wrist up to your elbow or you're like shin up to your knee. Usually shin up to the knee because they're being real stupid. If they
Yeah.
are being real stupid in that case, there's probably like 100 videos of that online. People just can't resist. They love the hoop.
The hoop is so attractive.
Yeah, they can't.
The,
they can't deny the hoop.
Last time I drink coffee.
I'm trying to remember
Also,
what
lots
else
of
happened.
playground equipment like has that issue to where if you fell at the right angle, it would just catch your leg. You're like, ah!
I do remember we used to have shop class and they turned it into the language arts room, which is funny because it was exactly as far away as you can get from the library. You know what I mean? Like on the exact opposite end. So all the reading classes you were doing the opposite of the library. So it'd be like, now go to the library and don't take longer than 10 minutes, and it would take you 15 to cross the campus. But I remember the shop room.
Hey, Brian,
They
we're gonna
had,
do Sonic the Hedgehog music.
Okay, cool.
This is Circus Zone.
That Sonic song. That was pretty good. I don't remember the tune.
Michael Jackson would want the music to go away.
That little hedgehog was bad, man.
I hate him after the second adventure.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was the voice of a generation.
Everything after that was an insult.
I didn't like the werewolf.
This is John Carpenter. I respect your movies, but you need to shut the fuck up. That's Zombie Unleashed.
Oh man.
That'd be great. I would love a generation of actors that argue online about their favorite Sonic the Hedgehog games. If a rapper really wanted to get a lot of attention, they'd break character and start arguing with some kind of like dumb Twitter account about Sonic
the
Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube is way better than the GameCube or the Dreamcast one. Everybody who played on the Dreamcast had an inferior experience. I can't help it if you have no fucking taste.
Yeah,
Just like wait for somebody who's
you
like,
didn't know
"Hey,
you were trash." It's like an English Bobby with a nightstick.
Just start making enemies, right? With
Oh man,
that's my label. I talk about how hard it is out in the streets, and I argue with Ralphie.
to play
420.
Sonic. I was gonna say how hard it is to play Sonic Adventure.
Like, I forgot what my schedule is. Do I got class at 6, or am I done? If I'm off the leash, I can go to the park, but otherwise I gotta wait till the weekend, I guess, right? So I guess, I get it. If you're into like the role play thing, some people like to get into their games like they're really in it.
Yeah, that's true.
And for this being on an iPhone, this would look great on an iPhone.
That's true.
Yeah, I get it. I get the resurgence for Bully. You gotta remember, a lot of people are like playing this because they don't have a PS2. They got a iPad 4. Or something
God,
like
I remember
that.
this on the Wii. That's the only version I ever played. Can
Which
I
would've
talk
been,
about?
what, 2007?
Yeah, can I talk about the Wii and all the horrible things I did with it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I remember getting a Wii and I remember doing the SD card exploit where it would name the horse in Zelda like like z like 9,000 times, and it would crash the game and start loading whatever backup code you threw into it. You remember that?
I'm familiar with the idea of how that works. Oh, a car just hit that lady. That was awesome.
Yeah, but then one day there was this thing called like the Wii game archive or something like that. And basically, if you had one of those spinning disc mechanical hard drives, you could actually just load it with Wii games, and then you just turn this app on, and you could just have as many Wii games as you wanted, backed up onto your. So I didn't have to bring discs with me anymore. It was like the coolest
Colonel
thing.
was right here.
And that's when I started playing things like Bully. And my mom thought it was great because then she didn't have to buy me video games anymore.
Oh yeah. Any reasonable parent would steal video games. Honestly, I worked at GameStop. I can tell you from experience, they do not give a shit about giving you a good deal. They're doing everything that they can to get as more money out of you than they deserve.
Well, and at GameStop, I remember telling them the last time I went is I got that Switch, right? And they were, as you remember in the last episode, I mentioned the Switch. But the guy was telling me, I'm just letting you know, I'll let you look for one with a low serial number. If you steal anything, you will go to prison. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm still gonna like look for one so I can play emulator games on it from the 80s and 90s.
Oh hey,
He's like, that is a
clam
crime.
chowder, by the way.
Where's the clam chowder?
Remember MRE, the grenade?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's gonna enjoy his can of clam chowder. Yeah, that
Okay,
sounds good, honestly, right now. I'm not in the. I'm getting over illness, and I'm interrupting Brian's story.
That was my story.
No, finish it. What was the other details? I need to know.
He told me I was going to prison if I downloaded any. They would find me if I downloaded anything untoward on the Switch.
I like when people on Twitter, and I assume they're fucking joking, right? But like,
yeah.
I have taken note of your piracy efforts, and I have reported you to Nintendo and the FBI. They're coming to get your ROMs.
Do that? They're gonna come get all your ROM dumps.
You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's a huge waste of everybody's time, you know?
Kiksu asks, Sven asks, is it a crime to look for a Switch with a low serial number? It's
I don't think
definitely
so.
like saying, can I have a bicycle with no serial number engraved on it? Like,
It's like asking I want the one that I can steal stuff on. Oops, I didn't hit it fast enough.
that is definitely what it was implied by what I said I was gonna do and what I did with it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything. I mean, if it's a hardware exploit, it's sad for Nintendo, but it's not like.
Yeah, but it's
There's
the Switch.
this idea that when you buy something, you own it, and you can do what you want with it. And yeah, sometimes it's not great, and it can be exploited, like when people steal cable TV or satellite TV or whatever. Remember when they did that, or when they share passwords on Netflix, which I guess is a newer version of that.
Yeah,
It's
that's. Is that really the same level of like? Do you realize that you are a satellite dish pirate? Remember that?
I can't believe that they thought they could stop people that were gonna do that, because they're just beaming that down. I'm just catching, just catch it in my little
Right,
dish.
you're just picking up signal.
Yeah, I just got a satellite I can tune in myself, and it just so happens to be really easy to find where you're beaming your things.
Yep.
I
How
got
about
this little guy that shows me all the little things I need to know.
what about the Dreamcast with the? Did you have a Dreamcast?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you knew about the. Have I told the GD-ROM story? Like how they made it?
Oh yeah.
We can talk about that.
I don't remember exactly how they made it, but I remember the reasoning.
Yeah, so Sega basically invented. They were in development of their own proprietary CD equivalent called the GD-ROM, and it was a gigabyte and up disc ROM, is where the G came from. So they created that, and then somebody worked on the Saturn and was like, "Is this thing gonna play CDs, like music?" And they're like, "Nah." And they're like, "But no, the Saturn did it. You can't be one less than the Saturn, backwards compatibility and all that." So they're like, "Okay, we'll put a fucking CD head in there too." What this allowed, though, is that if you just burned a game, it would just read it like it was a normal CD, and then it would go like, CD activated, beep, boop, and then it would just launch into the game. So people were pirating Sega games. You could make a new Sega game about every hour. Like, you just, download it, record it, burn it. You know what I mean? It was a wonderful time.
I knew a guy who sold GameCube and Dreamcast games. And he was like, "Nah, dude, I'll just sell you whatever game you want. I don't care which one it is. I'll just burn it, and it costs $1, which at $1 a disc, it was at the time."
He's making some money,
making a decent profit, and there was enough nerds there. It's like, well, shit, why am I going to GameStop? Right?
Why would you?
I got Reggie here, this GD-ROM and his software hack, so I can just take my old Dreamcast and be like, "Yeah, hey, you got a copy of Army Men 2, why not?" I never really cared for it, but for $1, he's like, "Yeah, right here, I'll have it for you tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah."
When we didn't have internet where my cousin lived and I first got the Switch, I do remember you could go into GameStop and dump the ROM. And then just
Billy
return
yearns
it.
for the mines.
Yeah, I'd probably go to jail for that one, right? All these files are long
I don't know
gone.
about jail. They probably wouldn't call a copyright attorney. They just ban you from them all and probably take it all away from you, confiscate it. And if you're a real jerk to the cops, or if the cops are just feeling like bullying you, then you might have to go and then be like, "We're
calling Shigeru Miyamoto."
Yeah, we're gonna protect our rights here." I don't know how many times I gotta do this to get the scooter, but it seems like the game's just allowing me to go fucking crazy here. So
I will say this: there are so many games that you could download for even the Switch that the idea of paying for all of them is horrifying. And I don't mean that you shouldn't. I mean, yeah, and there's so many shitty ones that you'll try and be like, "Oh, this is only 2 gigs," and then you're like, "Oh, this is garbage." And then there's a few where I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go buy the actual one from the developer now because this is such a good product." And I'll just get the PC one and love it even more.
The Switch just ain't portable enough for me. I wish they made a smaller one, honestly, smaller than
Well, yeah.
I want one that's the size of my Samsung Note phone. You know what I mean?
That's exactly it.
It needs to be teeny tiny and fittable in my pocket. And I don't care if it's embarrassing to be looked at playing it. All I care about is can I fit it in my pocket? Does it get in the way of my keys and my cell phone? Because I cannot carry around a rucksack full of electronics because I will never use them all and it makes no sense. But if if it's if it's
at Chelsea,
something I can put in my pockets.
I had one that was my Switch is still around. I need to inject the bootloader to get it to turn back on, which is a huge downgrade from the not doing that. But the GPD XD was still my favorite thing, and it got stolen. I don't know who took it.
Hell yeah, I can buy the scooter. I overachieved even.
Yeah.
What else can I
but
get?
the GPD, man, That's my favorite thing ever. I miss
GPD
it
was
so much.
great.
Yeah, you had the Windows one. I had the Android one, and you could like just play Gex on it in your pocket, and then close it, and you're done. And that was so cool. Maybe I'll buy another one. I don't know.
Who knows? In this wacky world, Brian.
And Brian have $200 to scratch together for a fake Nintendo DS.
That's not. Hey, leave me alone. I want to go ride my scooter that I legally acquired.
Oh, in 2023, the reviews say that the GPXD is garbage.
I mean,
Oh, it's from 2018.
okay. Here's one thing I'll say. It's not gonna. The Steam Deck is very, very, very good.
Right.
I don't violence girls. If you hit a girl, you get
Oh, that's
instantly
funny.
busted because of the hormones or whatever. Anyways, no, if it fits in my pocket better than a Steam Deck, that's the issue. It's like, can I carry it with me? And something about a GPD that can be good is testing things like if I'm gonna, you know, I don't know, connect to, say, a soundboard, and I need to test the soundboard, but I need a Windows environment to do so, and I just pull this thing out of my pocket, and I boot up Windows, and I download the drivers, boom, go.
Right.
You can't arrest me if I'm sleeping. It's illegal. Safe.
You and I both know that's very true.
Shigabitz's Game Buster in effect when it hit females, like, female hit, cops activated.
The GPD has 4 gigs of RAM. I'm just reading about the GPD. 4 gigs of RAM, ebook ink mode. Oh, that's stupid.
If it
don't
fits in
want
your
that.
pocket, it's a good one, but if it's one of those ones that doesn't fit in your pocket, it's a complete waste of time and useless.
It's a little bigger than a DS, but it's basically just a DS.
Yeah, that's fine, but the usage for it is a little bit reduced due to the power. That's true.
But all I ever played for video games are like old-timey shit. If I didn't, I would just get out the giant gaming PC that I'm on.
And for that, the
You know what I
Android
mean?
emulators are pretty good too.
Yeah, that's true also. Yeah, is there anything better than a GPD now? Chat? What's better? What do I need to buy?
You got the
Chuck got the RAW
Steam
one.
Deck. You got the ROG Ally or whatever.
Yeah.
And that one's like a Steam Deck, but more Windows oriented and a bit weaker in some ways. And they're good, but they still don't fit in your fucking pocket.
Oh wait, the ROG Ally is 120 hertz. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they got great features, both of them.
That's really cool. Why is it only $600?
I don't know. Maybe that $600 is a good deal. Steam
$600
Deck's
is
cheaper.
a great deal. Steam Deck is cheaper, but it's really heavy.
Yep, pretty big.
Go stand over by the bike workstation. Wait,
Someone could die
I don't
on
need
this
to work
one.
on cars? Cars are for seniors. You gotta walk
See what
before
the
you can
chat
run,
says.
boyo.
I think I failed this one last time.
I'm hearing Steam Deck from Renzo.
All right, you're getting somewhere now. Well, you screwed up
Sugar
there,
Bit says I
son.
only do
Try
PC
again.
games. PC games is good. Just keep doing it.
Windows is a solid gaming platform.
I wish they made a version of Windows that was a gaming machine, but
Better
Yeah.
try
Oh,
that again, son.
Like a gaming, version, kind of like how they have an
And
Xbox, but for Windows. Like, what if they sold an Xbox that
That-
ran Windows? That'd be neat.
exactly, just make that. Because I know it's just Xbox, but DirectX executables and
Shabby, Hopkins.
you know all the runtimes you have to
PC
install.
things would work just fine. Oh,
You're pretty useless.
I should be able
That's
to
true.
do this, but this one's all on me. I failed that because I'm just plain stupid. But yeah, you could.
Oh, dang it.
I think they should just let you boot Windows on the Xbox. But the problem is giving hypervisor access to the Xbox consoles would increase cheats by so much.
That's part of it, yeah.
I think PS3 had Linux support and they eventually removed it because they're like, look, people are pirating everything immediately.
Renzo says the only downside of Steam Deck for me is Linux. Seems like a dumb choice when most things are compatible with Windows. Well, the problem you have to pay Windows to have Windows on your shit.
No, you don't. Windows is free.
Yeah, you do. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, and they put a little thing that says, please pay money, and you're like, no.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true.
Yeah, you don't have to
I-
pay
I
to
bought-
install
I
and
bought
run anything.
cheap-
You just get a stupid little warning, a little like watermark.
I bought cheap laptops before where it's like this copy of Windows isn't real. You need to pay
yeah,
us.
yeah. But it'll still run, you know. So if you're really on a budget, do you really care about a stupid little like tag? Going, hey, you're stealing. In fact, I'm pretty sure you
That's
could
true.
get that turned off without paying them. I wouldn't be surprised.
I've done it. I've done it when I've had like legit copies not get activated properly.
And that'll happen too. Hey, stupid, good to see you. I passed the
Bought
scooter
it.
garage. Damn it. Let's go
I
get
bought it.
the scooter and play with it. Where is it? Is it the lot?
I bought an HP, or my first laptop ever was an HP. My family gave me. It looked like a big lunchbox, and I remember when I reset Windows, it lost the activation key, and we had to call them,
Hell
and they're like,
yeah.
"We're pretty sure you're faking. We think you just stole this." And I was like, "No, I didn't. I'm 10. Sorry, we don't give codes to pirates. There's no
I gotta go to my wardrobe and put on a helmet.
I usually have customer support tell me I stole their product.
Sir, you have stolen our product, sir.
Yeah, they're like, "How many copies of computers have you installed it on? Because that code is no longer valid."
That
I'm
code
like,
is no longer valid, sir. I can hook you up with a new code. I need your credit card address and full name and MAC address and IP address. And
God, good old days.
I saw a good fishing thing on Twitter. Excellent one. It was like, hey, I'm trying to name my kid, but I don't have a lot of good names. Can you give me your grandmother's, or can you give me your mother's maiden name?
That's funny.
I want to hear everybody's names.
How would that work? How would that work? Type your password into this, and it'll censor it. Isn't that crazy? I like that one because that's needless risk.
Fire in the hole! Hello! Mind me of you. Hey, you dressing like
You remember that one though? Type your password
one?
into the chat. Type your password into the comments of a Facebook thing.
Oh, yeah. Type your password in the comments and...
It'll censor it. Yeah, like. Oh, nice one.
I like photography in games with active and live NPCs. I think people had a lot of fun with Pokemon Go.
how's it hanging?
Yeah.
Can't just be it can't just be Chadwick. Every shot. Hey, fatty.
I remember when we were doing those spider cartoons, my boss got and he got like an email list that he got somewhere, and he's like, we'll send the first book to all these people. Then he sent it to tried to send it to 200,000 emails. I don't think that worked. I think you're immediately banned for doing stuff like that.
I probably don't have a chance, but I really like
Yeah.
I wanted to save it.
Hi there. Hi there.
I wanted to save him, everybody being scared because I'm threatening everyone.
I'm hungry already. Hi there.
They're really remixing this song.
Insult him. Like, what?
What if it saves these photos to like your actual Windows photo app in Windows 11? Like, we added one
It just
feature.
starts emailing it to everybody.
like you, Jimmy, but I probably shouldn't. You know.
Excuse me.
Oh, man.
We need like snack break and tea break in school. I really love bunnies. They're so nice.
I guess we'll keep doing this.
It's been fun. Hi.
Or do I have enough? I don't understand how this works.
I don't know either.
Just thinking about you.
I'm getting tired of
Hey, buddy.
I don't mind AI. Oh, your fingers. What's wrong with them?
Oh, wow.
You're packing of crayon fingers.
I stuck my hand in an ant hive.
These are drawn on.
Hi. Wanna be
If I
friends?
played Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame's one I couldn't quite get into, but maybe I got to give it more of a chance. Something like that. Hey, Dork Meyer.
Howdy. Howdy. More people would just educate themselves.
Hello, fellow student. Nice. Dr. Livingston, I presume. I really love bunnies.
That's a good one for the student photo
Oh
album.
yeah,
It's like
that's my
sneaking up behind women. It's just taking a picture over their shoulder.
Yeah, statistically, take 900 photos.
Yeah, make sure it's the speed one too, where it's like,
Yeah, you're doing burst.
yeah, the burst. Make sure to do burst shot.
You know how many people I've been like, take a photo and use burst shot of us, and then they won't do it, or they'll take a video and be all fucked up.
I like you, Jimmy, but I probably shouldn't. You know.
I had someone take a picture of the back of my head recently, and they didn't know how to take a picture on the camera, and I was actually blown away. They're like, "What button do I push?" And I'm like, "The only button."
What the fuck?
Face of law and order. Hi there. I'm in love with Pinky, and she won't even look at me.
Hey there.
I sometimes feel like it's just not worth it, you know?
I see a
needs to
big
come
red
up with
circle
auto-
going on. Am I supposed to like leave or something? I'm just gonna go back to class.
Remember that Sonic Dreams game where you took the photos and it'd be like, "Nice small sequel"? It would just have like sarcastic subtitles. Oh, good job.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. I like surrealist indie streamer bait stuff. It's fun.
Well, I like ironic names for photos.
That's true.
After.
I don't want to help anybody. I got all the stink bombs and firecrackers any person could possibly need ever. I'm good.
Volunteer to do extra homework just
Wait, what time is it for? I'm
This day
free at
says-
6, right? Am I free at 4 or 6? I keep forgetting it. Happy Yom Kippur, Sister A.
Yeah. You should hit people with bikes and then photograph it. You could also try doing it in the game.
enough in class.
Does the game look
why don't
washed
I have my
out to you?
scoot? Yeah, if I'm gonna go out and party, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go put on my special man helmet and get my scoot.
The thing about the scoot is you're like already halfway done with the day being over.
Yeah, I know, right?
You already burned the whole afternoon. Just walk into the edge
Well,
of the
I can
school.
handle it in Dead. I can handle it in Dead Rising, but I also understand how it is like obviously inconvenient. No, I want to wear that. There we go. Bad to the bone. I do think this is meant to be role played, where you are in a rush to do everything because you know.
All the small thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that's me right there. Yeah, jump on that bench and like run across it.
Here I am doing everything I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on to what I
Whoa,
have.
dude, watch! I can jump off the wall. Whoa, I could wall jump. I'm like,
Yeah,
Mega
exactly.
Man.
Exactly, you vault over that little tiny.
Like roll your ankle. You're like, ah, and you go through the rest of the day. It's like I'm cool. Yeah, I had a little fucking parkour injury. I was doing some sick fucking flips and all that, and rolled my ankle, and it's like you jumping off of a like a little stone bench and landing
When I got
straight
in-
and being like, ah.
When I got in insanely good shape, I tried to join like free running, and then I found out that's super illegal, and everyone who does it is kind of an asshole.
Oh, was
I never
that where
found,
you're
like-
running in the street.
No, free running's like parkour.
Oh,
where you're
like
like
jumping on
over
buildings, yeah,
abandoned
because you can
buildings.
jump on a building and not realize that the roof's like water damaged. Like,
Yeah,
you don't know.
yeah,
Like,
you
not
can't
every
do
building
that.
is like built to be walked on, so you
I
can.
thought I could. Well, I thought I could do it like a cartoon character. Cause I was like, that seems fun. Urban exercise.
Probably more for your
They called it.
safety than anyone else's, anyways.
Yeah, so I just ran on the street like an idiot. Well, the sidewalk. This is the jogging lane, sir.
Jaywalkers,
The game looks-
filth.
Does the game look washed out to you?
It always has. There's something about.
Yeah.
There's something about early Rockstar. Most Rockstar games, they don't
Whirly Walkstar.
they don't have too much vivid colors. Vice City has the most vivid color scheme, I think.
Yeah.
And Bully's
These
pretty
washed
dried
out
out. I think
grades.
it's meant to be reflective of the area.
Yeah, I want to be in a game where I'm miserable to be there.
That's the idea, right?
Can it just be a little nicer looking? Doesn't have to be a
You're in a
vaporwave
crap
school.
town, in a crap school that you don't want to be in, and it crashes, it just dies.
When's the last time you saved? Someone's quiet.
I didn't save at all.
Oh, that's not good. You saved? Did you go and like kiss all the girls or something?
I don't think that counts as saving.
Yeah, but I thought you walked into the closet and saved when you slept.
I hope it saved when I slept, but I really don't think it did.
We need to install the autosave mod.
I just need to. The thing is, I was having fun.
Yeah, I know.
that's why I let my guard down. I'm like, yeah,
Time to let my guard down for even a moment.
And then bully PC's like, Blomp.
No.
That's okay. We just get to do all the carnival stuff again.
You get your Scooty Scoot back. What I like about this playthrough is we've already done 2 of them.
Okay, it crashed.
No.
Don't worry. That's how it is. If I'm to stream it to Brian so he can see it, I have to I have to tab out, and this old games run full screen exclusively for the most part. So as you can imagine, like if you're running a 4K monitor, an old game like this is going to boot up at like 480p if you're lucky, even widescreen, right?
Yeah.
So when you're booting up and swapping resolutions and all that, just for whatever reason, if you just click it at just the wrong time, it's like, no, I crashed. I didn't like that. Okay,
That's
do
a
you see
Windows
it?
thing I'll never. Yeah. That's a Windows thing I'll never forget, which is the when it zooms into the bottom right corner of your window and you can just see the start menu all blown up. It didn't crash, did it?
I had to adjust something.
Okay, let's check.
Oh my god, yeah, we lost all
Oh.
progress. That's okay though, because we can go to we can redo it and do it right. I think what I ought to do is like hit the fair as much as possible and just stack up on tickets and get like the clown shoes and everything, right?
Yeah. Why? What do the clown shoes do?
I don't know. I just want them.
Okay.
And since Riptide gave us some support, we could even get lunch if you're hungry.
Yeah, we can do that.
I mean, I'm already set back so far.
You're still back a whole afternoon.
Yeah, a whole hour, right? Like
62 minutes exactly. Yeah.
might as well get dinner. Besides Riptide, insisted, so I'm gonna split the tips with Brian here real quick, and we'll keep playing the game, of course.
How's everyone doing tonight? Who's celebrating Yom Kippur?
I guess me and Brian are just like, well, that's my bad. Trust me, that is my fault. I remember we used to complain about autosave. It's like, I don't need your
Hi,
quick
Renzo.
save.
I don't need your stupid quick save.
It's for stupid assholes. I'm not a stupid asshole. And oh.
Let's see what I got today. Ah, thank you, buddy.
There you go.
Thank you.
You get something nice so that, or do whatever. I don't know. Spend it on drugs. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country.
I appreciate that.
Get some computer duster.
He'd be like, so I was scanning photos today, and they're like, you gotta take a computer duster thing to the lens, and then I accidentally cocked it sideways, and then I just blew fucking. I just froze the thing to death.
I mean, that'll happen.
It permanently warped the plastic too. It scans fine.
Damien Wolf with $10 says as part of Hellbent's Radiothon, I requested a divorce song. You know what? I will run that, and I'll be a lazy guy and order chicken fingers and french fries on the internet because we have that freedom now. And Damien Wolf gave us the
man.
money.
Today is birthday.
Yeah, hey,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy
You're
birthday.
tipping the driver $5.50 because I'm not that kind of guy. He's like, hey.
I tipped the driver $9 the other day.
Oh, well, you know, that's where it's at. Like, there's a median there, and I don't know if you're like, well, I mean, there's a percentage too. I don't know. I think that's okay.
That was like 13%.
Yeah. Well, you
I'm gonna
know,
be one of those dudes that like takes a picture of me taking a tip and then posts it all over like Twitter. Look how nice I am.
Riptide, you know what $5 says? I've returned after finishing my clam chowder. I am sad, or I was. When I returned, my buddy gave me a bunch of crab meat he got. Ooh, crab meat.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I ordered some chicken fingers and french fries for dinner because I'm lazy. Also, we have a request for the divorce song, and I can fulfill that. I don't have it to pull up with a Meat Vision right now, but I can just go ahead and get it.
Go ahead and get it.
I like that I can click on my channel and not have to worry about it getting a copyright strike for myself.
That would be awesome if you could.
You know, they have WB copyright struck themselves, I believe. One of them did. All right, Brian
Why
doesn't
not?
get to hear this because it's on a different window, but you get the divorce song by request by Damien Wolf. My parents got divorced. My parents got divorced. My parents were here, but they're gone now. Eating chicken nuggets from the microwave by myself. There you go. I'm a man of
Is
my
that like
word.
a live rendition?
Semi live. Like I could have lip synced it on stage.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we're all the way back here, so life doesn't matter. We can do whatever.
I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom for about a minute. And then I'll be exciting and fun.
Hello?
Okay.
You, boy, don't just stand there. Come and help.
What do you want, sir? Why did you send for me?
I sent for you? Oh, yes, I did. Look at
I'm getting
that
so much
plant,
extra playtime
boy.
out of this by like not saving on accident.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Then again, the game
Dracula
crashed. It's not necessarily
Maxima
my fault.
Fortissima, a rare and precious Venus flytrap. Unfortunately, there is a boy at this school, Darby Harrington, who was given such a plant from his father. His father is not a nice man. Darby is not a nice boy. They keep that plant to belittle my collection. There are two sides to biology, boy. Life and death. Do I make myself clear?
Very clear, sir. You want me to kill Darby Harrington? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Not the boy, boy! The plant, boy! Kill the plant!
Oh, right.
The writing is good in this game. Oh my god, it's the real to fuck boom. My goodness. I'm doing good. How's the defuck boom impersonating routine going lately? Not in an insulting way. I'm just asking. What's that like? Like, does it work very often? Or is it like a 50-50 deal? Or do you just really like the fuck boom? Some people I have seen with the name like that, they just really like the thing. It's fair. Kill the boy, save the plant. If possible. We gotta repeat a bunch of stuff.
Girls are just after money, you know? Especially the pretty ones.
Well, if it isn't the number one, after I beat your ass, I'm gonna have your dad fired.
Didn't have to go down like this. Yeah, I have the disguise. I didn't have to do it like that. Oh no, I gotta get health now.
He's making you work? What a bastard.
No, I wanted to. His firm is handling a big murder trial.
I'm going to help out.
I don't see why Darby doesn't want an ally. So I asked Mother, why can't I access my trust fund? I wonder if Ted wants a credit for it.
Oh, I'm so dead though because of my health. Maybe if I beat up the other guys, I'll drop a coal and I'll be all right. Crapula Maxima, time to go. Parents
You're
got
only back
upset
to the
about
plan.
this game too, but it's really pretty mild. I don't think it's that much worse than a Calvin and Hobbes comic. Really, you're like an episode of Doug or whatever.
Come here, funny. We're gonna poison the plant.
Like maybe the violence is hit a little close to home for people.
A violent school, huh?
Yeah, kids couldn't relate to that. Well, it'll influence to make the schools violent because they're not already.
Riptide, you.
Riptide, with $5. Hey, we did get a soda pop. He says Tiny Bunny and song requests like Fight from Hell from JT Music. I would like to do music requests, Riptide, but they're really strict on copyright on YouTube, so
You can only play Freebird.
I only play ones that I got or ones that I know where to attribute there's a Creative Commons one we used, right? Remember?
Oh yeah. Kevin
Yeah,
McLeod.
Yeah, Kevin McLeod. Like you got like a Kevin McLeod one but they got you're not supposed to do his during streaming, right? So it's like you can use them during the video, but if you use them during streaming, it's not allowed.
It can be premeditated.
There's like all these rules, sadly. But I will get some of my music and put it on. We'll get some more. Maybe not. I can't quite do it tonight. I don't have it all here, but we'll get it. We'll get it compiled. We'll figure it out.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to let everyone hear that.
Brian, you should use that money and order alcohol.
Right before my shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheapest thing you'll deliver.
I like watching you kind of turn and then stop and then it keeps moving the model that way for a second and jutters.
Yeah, the keyboard doesn't help, but the Bully game benefits from a robust engine that's used economically.
That's true.
I think that's the main thing. It's not the size of San Andreas by a long shot, but that's not the point. It's like, hey, here's a game worth your time, and we put effort into it. And
Why are boys so confusing? I just
these weird things like the grass just being little translucent green sticks that look like they're from a futuristic setting almost.
Yeah,
But this is meant to be played on a TV.
that's true.
so bored.
My chicken nuggets from the microwave by myself.
And they made me eat them.
They were delicious.
Not that they had to try hard.
Because they're nuggets.
You think you could give me a hand?
Imagine inhaling like a big fatty chicken McNugget right down the lung.
Oh,
Then you would choke on your chicken.
I remember a
Hey,
friend
wait,
or family member.
do I got like a love picture from the teacher and the...
Oh god.
What's this? What's the first person camera out? Oh, where's my camera?
Butter, gross out.
I want to...
Give me.
Oh, that's that one lady. Okay. I can't tell. They look. It's real. I'm like squinting. I'm like, eh. It's awful. Okay, so the class is gonna start soon, right? So there's no reason to really mess around too much. Kind of like real life. You'd be like Brian and run over and go, "Whoa, time to grind!" And that kid would be
Here
like,
we
"What
go,
the fuck
dude."
you doing, dude?" And you're like, "Yeah,
Fucking
and
real.
then you like hit your hip on this and hurt yourself. You're like, "Ah!" Oh yeah,
Hi there.
I'm the hedgehog.
Everyone loves me.
If this were Sonic Land, I'd be with Sonic and his buddies, and I'd have like a Chaos Emerald. I'd fly to school, and everyone have to suck my balls.
Why didn't I scare that nerd today?
You just gotta do it. There's no other option.
This is a very go with the flow game, I feel, unless you're 100%ing it, and it's very similar in Dead Rising in that respect, to where you just kind of got to go for it.
I'm Miss Phillips, and it is my pleasure to induct you into the world of arts.
I like this art game now that I understand it.
What's there to understand?
It's a lot well, the controls really.
This looks horrible.
There's like an old Tron arcade game.
Yeah.
They kind of had similar mechanics, but was even harder. So I guess I got some residual memory that makes that one kind of a snap once I know what buttons to press and what to actually do. It's a hard one to explain though. Make lines.
Make them.
Hi.
Do
I've
it.
earned the ability.
That's a good way to phrase it. I have the
Good.
ability to make these
If you
lines.
don't
No.
romance herpes girl,
nice of
you
you.
cannot continue the game.
You got something
These
on
are the
your lips.
facts. Do with them as you wish.
You're so bad.
Hopkins
We're
is
naughty men.
dominating.
I like that.
Is that
I'm great.
nonsense dealt with?
I'm so glad I saw you.
I think that
Truth
is one of my
is-
actual favorite tropes. Like people hate it, but I like it when the main character, usually some white dude, is like, "I'm awesome, dude. I love myself."
I'm
'Cause that's you don't hear any of that these days. You really don't.
No, yeah, that's true. That's very.
Even the positive guys like, even the party dude has a sad day, bro. It's never just like, yeah, I'm great. I think it was like Muscle Man from the regular show. Part of the reason I like them, it's like, despite it all, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking cool. What are you talking about, you stupid asshole?
I'm the coolest.
Run around till school. I guess I could just beat up people and cause trouble, but I mean, man, school would have been relaxing, honestly, if it were this easy. It's like, oh, class is
true.
out. Go run around for a while. Have
I
fun.
really love bunnies. They're so. What's up?
Oh, it's so
Have fun, everybody.
The birds are a nice touch. Little animated gift birds. Papers.
Is this yours?
I do like the birds.
No, I'm leaving you to rot.
Good luck, ma'am.
Hey, what's up? You're gonna get some of this. Is it in the hot dog? And you're about to get nerd pound.
Oh, shit. That's illegal. He killed him.
Oops.
Oh, no. Oh, he's getting arrested.
Did you ever see Did you ever watch?
I just stole his weapon of mass destruction.
Did you ever
Did you
watch?
see that? He
fucking,
killed 3 of them.
Butterfly... Yeah, I know. Did you see Butterfly Effect?
No, what's that about?
Where Ashton Kutcher has to travel back in time and like change major events of his life. And there's one scene where like, oh hey, that looks so bad. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oh, what the hell?
I'll beat you. Stop that. Get back
There's
now.
there's a scene in it where like there's like a bully kid and the bully kid like steals the dog and he like he's like, leave me alone, and he starts lighting the dog on fire. And so he goes back to the stupid friend, and he's like, okay, so when the bully kid he's gonna put the dog in a sack, you're gonna know what to do. And he's like, got it. And he gives him the knife. It cuts to the bully kid putting the dog. He's about to light the fire, and then the kid walks up to the bully and just stabs him. And he's like, I helped. He's like, no, you're supposed to get the dog. He's like, oh, sorry, I didn't do that. I stabbed the guy instead. Did I do good? I like that in movies. So unnecessary.
I gotta make it to auto shop class before the hall monitors pound my face into the ground. Oh no, it's Jim.
Also hit me.
I gotta change into my gym clothes. No, you're right. The showers were weird. I take it back.
We'll be playing dodgeball for the next
Nope,
one.
you were right. The showers were great.
Dodgeball.
I
Now
think
know the
they
sound
should
of
have
voices
said
rising
PE
from
till
the
the end, so that
Much
way you
like
just
real
go
life,
home, then
the
shower when you get
strongest will
home, just like you would have done at
All
the
right, you
work day.
lazy bums, look
That's what they did
alive.
for us.
Oh,
Good.
for us, they
Now
had
you
us
can
do it
do
at the
with
start of the
whip.
day,
I want
which, you
everyone to
know,
give their best,
Oh,
boys.
in
what
that
the hell?
respect, yeah, you need the shower after that. Unfortunately, not that being in Texas made that any easier.
Well, no, but like I'm just picturing a school where they're like, all right, everyone, it's shower time. Like that's immediately a red flag.
Rub a dub
I'm
dub.
I'm pulling my kid out of that school.
Yeah, if they're like you have to, it should at least be an option. Like, you know, well, you know, if you prefer to like not reek of shit.
Well, I understand if the kids all smelled like shit. Like I get that, but like, come on.
Oh yeah, I'm talking like
Make-
you're out,
make
you're
'em.
out during like, you know, 100 degree,
But, like-
100 degree or at least 80
I
degree
know.
like days.
But like the teachers being like, all right, everyone getting the soapy shower now. Like it just sounds porny and weird. I don't.
It
I
at
don't-
least sounds like hard to manage.
It's also hard to manage, but like, put on the soapy, lathery suds now. Like, my teachers in my shower should have no connection.
Yeah, I agree with that.
My education, you know, they didn't teach me how to file taxes in school. They didn't, and now they're gonna teach me how to shower. Like,
Yeah, I don't know about it
Good.
being teaching. I always viewed it as like a necessity, but then again, like I said,
Done right.
you know where I have a shower? This
you
is
just
great.
had,
I
you
have
just
one
had
at my house.
breakfast, time to go run around for an hour and out in the sun, have fun with that, and when you
Out
get
in
back,
the-
you can
You can clean
take
on
your
up.
swamp ass back to math class.
Yep. Well, they always did it at the end of the day, so you could just be like go home afterwards. But it's like, I'm still trying to fathom that they were like, and then you go and you just we hose you down, like you're a protester.
I'd almost rather them just hose everybody down. at least there's like
At least not
there's
to
gonna
get
be
naked,
supervision,
yeah.
maybe.
There's a bunch of sexually exploding youngsters. Like I don't want those kids near me.
I don't want
I don't care
to
who
have
or
a
why.
public shower with anybody because everybody, like literally anybody's a. You
Yeah,
just-
potential like problem.
yeah, like you're inevitably. It's almost like not even in some other cases it'd be like, well, that's probably unlikely to occur. But
No good conversation started with, and then I got the middle schooler to shower. Like just stop.
any public shower, even like you know,
It's not a
they tell
public
horror
event.
stories of the truck stop shower, right?
Yeah,
I don't go to the truck stop shower.
beat you to it. I didn't. Don't do that.
If you do it, then a big greasy trucker man's gonna be like, it's been a long, lonely road.
Yep.
That's what'll happen. Meanwhile, it's probably not the case, but even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to risk that.
I can always just not.
What's great about our lives is that maybe it's because we're like millionaires, but like,
Of course.
yeah, we just take a shower in our house and then we like do house stuff. If I went to my box opening job and I was like, all right, now we're gonna, before we unload the trucks, everyone like hit the showers. I'd be like, oh fuck, I don't work here anymore.
Yeah, like you're in your shift at Sears and like, all right, fellas, we sold a lot of pleats and khakis.
Yeah,
It's time to hit
yeah.
the showers. And your boss like, you did good out there, Kondowski. And he like grabs your ass. And he's like, it's just a sign of respect on the store. You'd
Oh,
love it
man.
here.
It's like the movie Funny People, where the comedians all go to the showers after. There's a comedian locker room at the very end of the show.
Yeah, at least the gym shower to me makes a little bit of sense compared to like, here's my hey
That's
guys,
like a dream
we
sequence.
just finished doing math class. Now get to the showers, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice book club, everybody. Now go wipe down in the showers and make sure to powder your jocks.
Wait, is that not normal? Because like whenever my girlfriend went to book club, she would always like take a shower. You come back in different clothes. Is
Oh,
that normal?
well, as long as she's powdering jocks, I guess we're good.
Okay, cool. Powdering the jocks.
I have to go fluff some guys, sweetheart. I'll be right back.
I love you, Schnookums. Yeah, I gotta go fluff jock.
Chikovitz says didn't have showers in high school. I didn't have any bad experience, but I was always a very like, I just go and keep my eyes to myself and I leave. You know what I mean?
Well, where's the fun in that?
Right? Not zero. That's the point. No fun.
Yeah, go be.
The
go be a
point
fucking
is to get under
monster.
the water and wash the sweat off, and then like put on my clothes and go to math class, not reeking of like,
Yeah.
you know, grass and ball sweat, and swamp ass, armpit.
Yeah, no shower made that all go away.
It helped a lot with with the soap. You know soap.
All I know. Oh,
You brought your
I
own
never
bar
tried.
with you. You had a little Irish.
You brought
Spring.
your
I'm
own
like,
bar of soap. You brought your own bar of soap to.
I'm not using theirs. It was an option.
That was. You brought so. This is like describing a third world country to me.
I
like-
wanted
and
my
then-
own
and
soap.
then
'Cause you really think government soap is?
I have no comment on government
I'm
soap.
not
I have
bringing
many
loofah
comments.
and Dove or anything. It's a fucking-
Yeah, but you had to bring a fucking.
I got my shampoo, my conditioner, my like.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're like ripping on the other kids for having the shampoo and conditioner because they're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, and I got my little Irish Spring. It did the job.
Look, I'm sure it did the job and it did it great. There's no version of this that sounds normal to me. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
fair. I don't really think it was, but you don't realize it until you say it out loud sometimes.
It just all sounds like like I want to give you a hug. I feel.
Probably need one, but you know what? That's not the world we live in, Brian.
Have we talked about the Norm Macdonald thing yet, where he talks about like the creepy neighbor being like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you a trained squirrel," and he goes, and then he took me into the shed, and they're like, "What happened next?" He's like, "I remember 6 years later, but I don't remember anything between." And the guy's like, "Do you want to know what happened?" He's like, "I'm not gonna discover that I love blueberry pie from a repressed memory. I'm just gonna keep it there. You stay in the past."
here's the unblankable truth. And it's like, oh no, I had it blanked out. Shit. It's like learning that you were immortal up to this point because you didn't know you were immortal and someone just told you.
Funny.
You're like, oh, that's good.
Rad.
I like the Vice City airplane in the sky. It's like, I just leave that in.
There we go. Done.
I wonder how many times I need to do this. In-gamer says, rip Norm. Yep, he's dead.
He's dead.
Sigabit says their entire high school experience was everything just reeked of axe because kids use it as a weapon.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not one of those like scent-free zone, but like, we as a country should do something about Axe body
Well, that's
spray.
the thing. I was a spray-on deodorant guy for a little bit, and then like I realized after a point coming home, it's like, oh man, I just smell like chemicals and BO. I don't smell like.
It doesn't help.
I mean, it's not. It's like it helps, but it doesn't like.
Comes through.
It doesn't remove anything. It just adds something debatably nice.
I've never considered it an upgrade. That's all I can say.
In-gamer said there's something axe bombed you once. It was a nightmare.
Oh,
Well, the thing is, I never heard a woman go, "Oh, is that Axe body spray? Oh, yeah, it's good stuff."
Jimmy Hopkins.
there is one time in history that happened, and it was in a Chris Chan comic.
Maybe the point is that Axe doesn't smell good in order to keep people in their place.
Oh God. We're keeping the populations down by.
We're lowering we made a body spray. Men think it smells great and women are repelled by it. And this ought to keep the.
This'll do it. It is sad when your life's at a point where you're like, the body spray will do it.
This little spray, the old, what was that? It used to be Aqua Velva.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the pharmacy brand.
The pharmacy brand. Come here. Princess, my schnookums.
My schnooky ookie.
My schnooky ookie ookums.
I don't know what schnooky means now that I think about it.
I just think of the lady.
Can the Zoomers reclaim schnooky and make it like really foul?
Make it
Anytime
something
somebody
horrible.
says, "Oh, my schnooky ookie ookums," it's like, "Oh, your little butthole champion." Is that it?
My schnooky ookie. Thank you for reminding me that I am in fact your schnooky ookie ookums.
Yep, you are the anal champion of West Bullworth.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it wouldn't be a stream without a butthole.
Alright, did you save?
Oh shit, you're right. I should save.
Yeah, that would be helpful, huh?
Especially before swapping the day cycle, which probably crashes the game more than anything.
That seems like it would put a bit of a toll on there.
I love that left alt's the main key, but I do appreciate it because it is attached to the thumb, like your thumb's over space and alt. So I do get what the person who programmed the keys is thinking. Like I'm gonna do things really ergonomically, which is good, but it's like against the norm. Maybe his ideas are better. Maybe I'm just afraid
Maybe
of.
we're set in our ways.
Man's really a genius, but we're just too stupid to understand. Our hands will be crippled and deformed and unusable.
Yeah, and he'll have these like super robot hands.
Yeah, he'll be able to like take tweezers and put little tiny balls on top of little tiny pins and laugh at us.
Yeah, that's what the goal was from the start, is that he would be the only one who could do that.
Whoa, that was scary. Did you see that?
Yeah, whoa.
Zoomed in. Went,
Kill me!
they still got the GTA dive roll too.
That's funny.
There's really not. I mean, there's stuff I guess I could do, but I kind of got a full inventory, and outside of like just abusing everybody,
Right, which is something we normally do anyway.
which I can do.
Why is my underwear all sweaty?
I guess I'll do that next time. I'll throw a firecracker at someone's head.
Started. Get going.
And then I'll play the game.
God, help me out here.
I love it when people blow their fingers off with firecrackers. It's so funny. Like all you had to do was let it go. All you had to
The
do is
mere
immediately
extra.
open your hand, right, and have it drop. Even if it like would like blow up and like flash you and hurt you, like oh my ears. Like it's still better than like holding. It's like I lit it. Ooh, look at the fuse go down. It's like no, it should already be in the air.
Man,
Hey, Big T. Brian, say hi to Big T.
hi Big T.
There you go.
Don't do what Hellbent does with firecrackers.
Remember,
Yeah,
slow and
drop them?
steady
Okay.
wins the race.
Yeah, they're hot. You gotta
make sure it's really lit. Like really take a close look.
gotta-
like,
you gotta-
is it?
I mean, I don't see another way to do this.
You think you're better than me just because you got all your fingers?
Don't you like cutting things open?
I won't let someone with a college degree tell me what for.
Just for that, I'm gonna put one in my mouth. I've seen videos of people putting like M80s in their mouth for like
Patience.
Why?
TikTok fame.
Can't rush science.
Just for the fame of it?
Yeah, they put the M80 in their mouth and they hold it. And it's like, well, if I hold it my lips just right and lick 'em real good and put some Carmax on,
Take your time, boy.
and every
An
time it
angel
does,
will
I've never
smile
seen it
upon
work.
you.
Take your time, boy. Dissection.
They're trying to
is
do
an
like
art.
Homer did in that episode with the chili cook-off, where he like coated his throat with
Oh,
wax.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
That doesn't work.
It's like I'll put Carmex on my lips and light the M80. You see,
Take your
and
time,
it'll protect me from the
boy.
shockwave.
Dissection is an art.
Oh,
Those videos are fun to watch because you see it, and it's like this is clearly fake, and then you see it explode, and you're like, oh damn, you're stupid.
Fine displays.
I
very
don't feel
annoying.
bad at all.
God. I remember,
Paulo says, pay attention. I am paying attention. You
That's
hole.
how it's done.
Breaking into the dorm.
I remember my dad, like, this is like a family story of him, like, I remember when I was your age and I put a bunch of M80s in the school bathroom and everyone could hear it from like miles away. And I'm like, now that I'm older, my dad was a monster. That's not something you should be gloating about after you're about 12.
Be glad I didn't put you in upside down.
Yeah. Now we're
Well,
getting.
put you
See,
through
now I'm
one.
playing it
Like,
right. Gotta find a blue locker and stuff another dork in it,
Perfect.
and I get a reward from Chad Bullington.
Maybe I should abuse my
Chad
authority.
Bullington, famous
It's just another name.
famous mean guy extraordinaire.
I can't see.
Be glad I didn't hurt you.
You'll be sorry one day.
Hey, I win $10. So I guess I should just be looking for blue X's.
Really need some.
These aren't really super fun to do, you know.
All we gotta do is get back to the library.
Ask for an
That's
algae.
the game.
I'll just watch algae get killed. I don't.
My mommy says
God, when this came out, I was watching Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. What else was going on?
Algae's too fucking slow. His quest sucks. I hate it.
Miss the bell, and I'll make your life better.
The Stuff People in Lockers one was kind of fun. It was like Manhunt.
What were you doing in
We can
2007?
learn a
Look at her
lot from
shirt.
music,
Looks like
boys
a-
and girls. Music helps
Looks
us
like a-
find our true potential.
A shunt?
Isn't that right, percussionists?
Is that what you're calling the lady?
No. It's a shirt. Anyways, time for Sonic. They should redo City Escape like that with the weird, like,
What, just play City Escape like this?
yeah, and get somebody who sing it really bad, you know. I guess they already have Can You Feel the Sunshine?
I mean, that's true.
There's a really narrow window on, like, how precisely you have to hit those both at the same time.
That's funny.
Fair enough. Way
And then,
harder than Friday Night Funkin'. Remember Friday Night Funkin'?
No, was that fun?
I'm glad
I
that's
remember my
pretty
nephew
much
playing
gone.
it.
They're gonna release the game. It's good. There's nothing wrong
They're
with the
finally
game.
putting it out.
No, it's just one of those things where the fandom is very special.
Okay.
You've got some rhythm. It's marvelous.
You know when like a fandom is like a portal for other things, like we can import anything into our thing. We can have Homer Simpson and
I'm great.
Peter Griffin and
It has to be. You can't. There's
Jay
no other version of
Sherman.
this.
and all the TV
Yep.
classics.
All your cartoon pals.
It works for Gmod.
I hear Jimmy thinks Gary
Yeah.
is a Benedict Arnold.
Okay, now I gotta run and get my helmet.
Kids would learn way more if greetings screamed.
I remember thinking he actually could do a dick push-up.
Oh wow.
Hey, no trouble.
That probably, you know what? I wonder how many people watched Tenacious D,
I also
either the
thought
movie or
teasing was
TV
real.
show, and did cock
Yeah.
push-ups and was like, oh,
And now they're good. And now they're good at them.
yeah, now they're good at them. They don't have a bent wiener or anything. They're totally cool.
If somebody's like suing Jack Black over it right now.
Like your cock push-ups were horribly irresponsible.
So just picture an 11-year-old. Yeah. Like an 11-year-old just laying on the floor. This isn't working. Somebody?
Like some guy in their fit 40s, like this will get me cool again. Ah!
Why'd she leave him? I don't understand. Why?
Like, no, of course it can't.
Him using his dick to deactivate the lasers with the button was pretty good, though.
That's pretty funny. That's a scenario that realistically could happen. Sometimes
That
you
is
just
one
gotta
of those,
push a
like,
button. That's how the Jetsons movie should have ended, with George like, just push buttons. He's like, oh yeah, I can push one
Elroy.
more.
Elroy, I can't reach. It's your turn.
George, how'd you reach the button? It's like, I just thought of Rosie for a little bit. And
Fuck me, George.
hey,
Beep,
boop. Anything goes.
Anything goes in the future.
There.
Imagine if someone got a
No
hold of
wrong
the
answers,
Jetsons.
Mr. J.
I do like the phrase "no wrong answers."
Change my oil.
In the future, like some like depraved writer got a hold of the Jetsons, and he's like, and in the future, all sexual taboos are completely put on the diaper, George. Beep boop. Like what?
Oh, someone's been a stinky baby. He's like, oh,
You've
George,
been a stinky boy, George.
I bet you
Beep,
fucking have. I'm gonna
That's
make
like,
you
I've
eat this
got-
cum sock as punishment.
I've-
He's like, no, I hate it.
Oh God, I was gonna say the like the robot holding a paddle, and you just hear the paddle go like smacking against her hand. This is how a robot punishes. The bike.
Yeah, I just wanted to grab this guy and throw him around or something. Sometimes you just gotta, hey, yeah, you too. I want to go play at the park or whatever.
You know what I remember about the Jetsons movie is that when the day starts, they actually activate their houses and make them go up, like their Space Needle houses.
Yeah, they
Like when
gotta
it's
go
night-
down to
when
make
it's
make it
nighttime.
nighttime, and because it's permanently daytime because they're above the horizon.
God.
This is the
Jetson
only
houses.
cost-efficient, time-efficient one to do.
Meet Halbert and Brian.
You have to have a mean right hook, son.
They played bully.
Do it.
You must have had a good horoscope today.
Hit with a hammer.
Donut.
Yeah.
You have to have a mean right hook.
Go. Okay, I'll be right back, Brian.
Be the biggest jerk.
Get your delivery.
Yeah.
I really thinks I can hold this for 10 seconds. Chat. I'm so sorry that Hellbent did that to the game. I can't believe that he would even have so much fun he didn't save. Oh, man. Did you know now we have Jetsons tech? We have a thing you can put in your ear with a camera that'll like clean all the wax out. And they're $30 and they suck. Like they work great, but they're made by like some company not in America and they're not properly translated. It's like you will have happy time if you stick metal device in ear. Do not stick too far. Sugarbits, am I working on any projects? Yeah, I'm working on Crispin 2. I won the award the other day. And I've been really excited to get going on the second Crispin. And it's based, the dude actually reported there were 6 UFOs over his boat while he was fishing for logs. And one of them exploded and just flaming hot debris killed his friend's dog and it destroyed the boat. And he called into Amazing Stories, who then called into the U.S. Air Force. And he actually gave him a big thing of debris. And then they put it on a B-25, and then the B-25 exploded in fucking midair. And that's how he became famous, basically. Is like, yeah, I had these UFO parts, and now they're gone. Oh yeah, Sleepy Dog. I forgot I was like using the ear machine. That's funny.
Look, I saw videos of people making fun of streamers for ordering food. I'm like, that's genius. Order food in the middle of a stream.
You're fine.
Fuck that. I'm gonna enjoy life. Fuck my
Eat
ass.
chicken fingers.
Oh, no, the world's gonna end.
They are yummy.
He's gonna snack on 2 chicken fingers and a French fry. Oh,
How much that costs more in gas than the food?
I got 5, but I take the other 3 and I cut them up into rice later. I do
That's a good
like,
idea.
$12 minimum. Then again, I remember these things costing like way less. Like the price of chicken fingers is crazy.
I bought 6 sliders, or like 6 of those mini burgers from Wendy's, and a thing of nuggets, and some chili, and a Dave's like single, and it cost $65. So I'm not.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not buying more Uber Eats. But I will eat a lot more chili.
Look, it's a treat, you know. But damn, even for a
But that's my
treat.
problem. That's my problem is I was doing that once every 2-3 days, and it's like I could do that less. It's not
That
treat
is
enough.
absolutely fair. That is to say, I don't want to hear the person getting like Uber Eats going like, money.
Bruh. I wish there was a way to actually track how much money. I mean, there is, but like, I wish there was a way it was just like you spent $300,000.
No, I use my brain and I just count it. But it was that
I don't
person
trust
like, I
myself.
spent $20,000 this year on DoorDash. I'm like, geez. Like, unless if you're ordering for like a whole family, I get it.
I looked at how much I made last year, and I'm like, where did all that go? And the answer is probably ordering food.
Jack says those delivery apps are a scam. How else was I gonna get chicken fingers right now at this moment, huh?
You drive to the thing.
Going?
Sven says, I'm a DoorDash driver. Please give good tips. I was tipped 13 to 15%. But even then, I don't know who's getting all that money. I know you did not make $25 an hour delivering
I
that.
like to personally know. I always click on the write-ups, and they give you like 3 basic tip options, and I just click on the big one. And if it's raining outside, I just type in like, 8 or whatever. I'm like, it's raining here.
I remember we were laughing that you got one from a guy named Jesus, and we were joking that the GPS was going to go over the water.
Yeah.
Your food will be magic. This food has quite a heavenly taste to it. No, we're talking about this actually. The any asshole who delivers food, but they're like they wear so much cologne that their car smells like it.
Yeah.
And I went to somewhere where they gave me a can of Coke, and the can of Coke smelled like expensive cologne. Like it stunk. Like, and the dude wrote something like, "Please give me a good, good review, or I'll die or something. Like I'll starve to death." And I don't remember if I did. I really shouldn't have. It's one of the times I was like, I still think of how mad I am that I cleaned the Coke off in the sink and then left it in the fridge for 2 days, and then I drank it. I'm like, this tastes like cologne.
Oh, yeah, KX2. I don't think I've tipped less than $6 on a DoorDash anyways.
I tipped $10 last time for something.
If it was like tip $2.50, I'd be like, what? Are you kidding me? What is it? Maybe if it was like 1982.
I mean, it's good that we have this technology, but it's one of those things like, man, I need to be better than that. Yeah, I'll proofread your thing if it's short. I'll do it. Just don't change one word and then send it and be like, here's version 2. I get a lot of those sometimes.
I used to be with pizza delivery drivers. It was 30 minutes or it's free. And they had to change that
Yeah.
simply because it was causing too many car accidents.
And also people are lying about the addresses.
It was hell for the delivery drivers.
Man. Yeah, no, that's absolutely true. OCD, like, oh, good night, Chelsea.
Good night, Chelsea.
It's easier. Usually, I'll get like an entire pizza for like $3. Like a whole pizza, all I have to do is put it in the oven. And even then, I'm like, I could just order the food. It's this. I have to go to the same area too. It's where my front door is.
Just being business.
Well, I view it as a treat, as like a time-saving measure or whatever, too. Like, if you just, you know, like, hey, let's make the most out of every hour on last day of the weekend. You know, it's like ordering a pizza for the same, for the most part, anyways. But if the price is outrageous, no. And not every day.
There's a good Penn Jillette quote. He's like, maybe I've had maybe I've had enough good food.
Yeah. How often do you need just flavors all the time, too?
Have your world rocked. Well, right now Wendy's doesn't taste special, and that's kind of a problem because it used to.
It's sustenance, right? now it's sustenance and not like nice.
Once fast food.
I need
Once
this to get
fast
through
food
the day.
becomes that. Yeah, it should be like, hey, Wendy's. I heard after eating that, and instead it's fine. And I
had a teacher who ate about 5 McMuffins, 6 maybe. And you'd see her on the way into school, and she'd just be sitting there with her like huge stack of McMuffins, and she'd just plow through those. And what got me about it was more like, you gotta shit all that out, right? You gotta put it somewhere.
That's true.
I gotta get up at 4 in the morning to start my daily constitution.
God, I was at such a good weight loss point that, like, I won't get too into it, but like if you're really watching your weight, you get to the point where it's like, I know everything that's going in and coming out like a check system. You're like, all right, I know what that was. Good, I'm digesting everything normally. But like, I remember being so heavy that like I was like, I don't know what's coming out because I don't know what's going in. I'm just gonna shovel Doritos in there. And that was not a happy way to live.
I remember
also
being like, well, I'll eat unhealthy, but I'll just have small portions, so I'd eat like 2 microwave burritos a day.
Yeah.
And a lot of water. It's like, haha, look at me shed the weight. And people said, you look like you're dying. It's like, nah, I never looked better in my life, man.
Yeah, but no matter what, you're gonna lose that weight. I mean,
it's about losing it and still getting all the nutrients you need to live, instead of just being like, ew, yucky vegetables. I won't eat.
Well, that's true. Usually I just end up eating a lot of Caesar salads. That's always... I like foods where you can get crazy mileage. One thing I eat at work is from the Penn Jillette thing he was doing, the potato diet. And a mono diet isn't smart, but potatoes are just earthy and meaty enough to taste kind of like real, like bad for you food. You can put as much pepper as you want on them. And if you eat like 4, 5 finger, you know, what are they called? Fingerlet potatoes? Like any of those, it really curbs hunger. And then I do that and just drink whatever I want.
Oh, another time delivery is a lifesaver is when you're ill. When I had COVID, I was able to order like chicken soup from a deli, like good chicken soup, you know?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it saved my life or nothing, but it saved my life. that was like, that made a huge difference. Just like, it's like, here's hot soup with real vegetables, freshly cut and all that. So it's got all the nutrients, stuff you need to live.
I remember a time in my life where, God, just being alone and being sick, I realized that I had no one to make me soup. And the soup has to come from somewhere.
You gotta walk before you can run, boy.
And you know which one is good is the Progresso. I really like the Progresso. But only the normal stuff. All the other versions of it are pretty gnarly. This looks unplayable.
Not too shabby, Hop.
Ass.
It's only working because I know what's coming.
You're showing promise.
Right, so now you're in sync with it.
It's also like the 4th time I've done it. Because I'm on save. Yay!
You better save it now.
Oh, shoot, I get a bike.
Save it right the fuck now.
Stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
No, you get away from the bike. Are you saving it?
I gotta like run to go save. I gotta go this way.
Oh, hi. How goes it?
No, you just pop out your iPhone and hit save in the corner.
That'd be cool, right?
This place is sucking way hard.
Okay, yeah, this way.
I know. Life's short, then you die.
Nothing stopping Jimmy Hawkins, nothing
I-
worse than someone who cursed.
I'm Jimmy the Rat. Get over here.
It's how you cheated animation.
4 teams too many.
You take pictures of dead family members and you trace over them. They're not gonna need them.
It looks real spooky.
Sometimes I hold seances to have Disney characters possess me and then have me draw.
They told me to draw a guy getting sucked down a pipe, getting sucked down a black hole. So I went and live leak, and Jimmy the Rat found a real good video to trace.
Here we go.
They don't copyright the gore videos. Real important to know. No one owns those.
No one's allowed to.
It wouldn't be admissible, so you could trace all the dead bodies you want. Chicken soup for Hellman's empty chest cavity. Yeah, chicken soup saved me big time. Like, Progresso's good, but like an actual, like, from a restaurant chicken soup's a little different, you know. Or homemade would be better, but like, man, when you're sick, you ain't turning on no stove and cutting up veggies and...
That's true.
Emergency food delivery.
None of you forgot your cameras.
I'm in love with Pinky and she won't even look at me.
I didn't know about that. Mandy's actually pretty nice. Once you get to know
me when I'm angry.
You won't like me when I'm angry. Hello, fellow student. Why
Excuse me.
Didn't
Excuse
frame
me.
you, asshole.
strong showing in the
You.
history bowl will win me a scholarship?
You suck.
You can't flip me off because your hands are connected like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps a strong showing in the history bowl will win me a scholarship.
Check this out, sucker.
I remember an article about this game coming out. I'm like, is this okay to do?
Hi, remember me?
This way.
Mr. Hatrick says you're a good person.
Duh.
every time I gotta like go back, you just took a shit and now you want to take a picture?
Hi.
Whatever. How are you doing?
Hello. I like you, Jimmy, but I probably shouldn't.
That'll do.
You know, Jimmy, you have a little bit of a rough edge, but I really think there's something special about you.
Kick it.
You can also lose a lot of weight on chicken
Ain't
soup
no
now that I think
stopping
about it.
Jimmy Hopkins.
A lot of sodium, but you can make it work. Night Dogger!
Teams too many.
Wrong man, did you like
Whoa.
your steak?
Shallow, you know.
My
Night
steak?
Dogger took a lot of money.
Oh.
I remember I gave it to you for food.
Oh, yeah. Night Talker, I'm saving up for my steak tomorrow night. I'm gonna get a McDoubly Doubly from Jack in the Box. What's your favorite kind of burger, Night Talker?
Yeah, what's your favorite kind of burger or steak or food?
Yeah.
What
What
restaurants
makes
do you
you
guys
happy?
go to?
Because you're making me happy.
If any.
My Liberty steak. In World War II, that's what they called hamburgers, was Liberty steaks. And in 2002 onward, we started calling all our French fries Freedom Fries. I don't know why. It
People
was a
love
weird
food.
time.
Food comforts people. I noticed that in TV shows.
All
And we've
TV
talked
shows are
about this.
about
Every character loves food.
Mm-hmm.
Ninja Turtles, pizza, and all that. And people just love hearing about it. It's one thing we all share. You gotta eat.
I mean, you gotta.
Even that weird skeleton lady's gotta eat.
I don't understand why the world can't
Tic Tac. Sleepy Dog says Brian gonna buy himself a fancy steak and his date a 1-cent burger. That's funny, because what girl would I buy that for? What girl is there? Orion has the best choice with Wendy's and Jack in the Box. Siste asks if I have French heritage.
Ryan's got the
I don't know.
better middle ground
Welsh.
choice. I'll agree. Wendy's and Jack in the Box pretty good.
I'll even go for Burger King. Sometimes I'm in the mood for Burger King, but it's got the most mayonnaise, and that's always the most room for error.
I haven't had one in a while, but if I ate it with an open mind and didn't like go like, ugh, you know, probably be pretty good. I mean, it's fast food. It's full of sugar. It's delicious.
Siste says my favorite's White Castle. That's a good choice. I've never had actual White Castle. I've only ever had the freezer stuff. I had a salmon dinner with a couple in their mid to late 80s, who I think one of them or both of them just passed away this year, actually. But just picture these frail, sweet people and these elderly people. Night Talker.
Night Taco at $10 is I like cheese curd burgers, but a more normal one would be like a Whopper. Cheese curd sounds delicious on a burger. Those fancy like
That does sound fancy.
Red Robin burgers or whatever.
Oh yeah. What about the egg one?
Oh, the egg where it's like a breakfast. Those are good. And Jack in the Box has like a breakfast sandwich on sourdough that's like crazy good. But you always got to remember
those are good.
you're eating egg on a burger patty with 2 buttery pieces of bread. That's a lot of
cool.
butter.
I was thinking the Red Robin makes a burger where there's a fried egg on top, and I tried it and I felt upset with myself.
It's good.
I was like, this just it wasn't at the time, and it might have just been a bad day for it. But I remember thinking like this didn't add very much. I guess now that I think about it, that was only 100 extra calories, but I was so fat at the time, like just so horribly obese, that like I didn't feel like
I agree
I was like, that's all the good food.
You probably
I'm
wouldn't
out.
taste the egg unless it was on something that was like buttery or.
Yeah.
I think you can put like like the burger's really salty. All the sauces are salty and sugary. You're not gonna taste the egg. You're right.
I mean, you could maybe if there's depends on the size of the burger. But the elderly couple I had dinner with that were family friends in Arizona, we were eating salmon and we were talking about White Castle, and the little lady goes, "I fucking love White Castle." I'm like, "Really?" And she's like, "There's a White Castle down the street. Do you want to go?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do that tomorrow." And me and this fancy rich family couple, we all got White Castle. This is a good time.
That's nice.
I especially like impressing generations older than me. I like bridging that gap. Maybe it's just because I deep down want approval, but like I like getting along with people significantly older than me.
When you with old folks, it's got to be at like a diner.
Yeah.
It's got chicken fried steak, like a country one.
Oh, classic.
That's a good, solid blow.
And
maybe at a bare minimum like a Golden Corral, but that's like not Golden Corral. I'm sorry, Cracker Barrel, like after church.
yeah.
That's not as good as like local like cafe.
God, what about I remember my grandpa was getting up there because he actually did try to get Country Kitchen Buffet, and I
It's
didn't want to
cheap.
go because it was old people food.
It's not that it's
And
old
now-
people food. It's rotting.
Look, I would go now and be like, all right, let's do it. But at the time, I was like, that just sounds awful. I wish I had a time machine and I could go back and fix shit.
You can go look up videos of Golden Corral like at food complaints and problems, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing that
Like the
now.
inspectors coming in and they just cart all the food out back and put tarps on it. And then when the inspector leaves, they bring it all back in.
Okay, I'm gonna read a couple. Oh, damn. I was wrong. There's a website called complaintsdepartment.com. Do not go to it because it is literally just pop-up ads everywhere. But there are little old people writing in the comment section. Appalled, disgusted, and discriminated against. Just left my local Golden Corral. Party of 2 seniors. My husband sat down and waited on a waitress to take drink. Another couple came in, and they were walking toward booth when she finally, is all caps, and finally came to us and asked what we wanted to drink. I stated I wanted to not be discriminated against, and I want my drink order. Then she apologized and take drink order because they were regular. Mind you, I have been regular too. Am I the wrong color of what? It is not race card. What is it? It's like a little white lady yelling. We should boycott Golden Corral due to arrogance. I like these complaints.
You are too arrogant. You're closed down.
Janesville was dirty, the bathrooms were nasty, and the food was not good at all. We will never go back to Janesville again. We like Rockford, Illinois. Janesville, Wisconsin. Okay.
Somebody's just having a field day.
This company does not respond to complaints. Thanks for your money. See you next time for same level of service. Is there not one supplier that understands customer service? I do like, this is like the old people website.
Jacob's having, I want racism to end in my drink of choice.
What was the Golden Corral controversy? Allocations of improper food storage.
Yeah, that's the one.
They were keeping the raw ingredients next to a dumpster. Site Jabber. Let's see what Site Jabber's got on him. Very disrespectful to veterans. We were writing Chrisman dialogue for the thing, and we were trying to show how shitty his life was compared to someone else's. And we remember this old joke about like, this guy gets all the fame, but they have to put a chain on the pens at the bank because I took too many of them or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, I love arguments where the person is obviously in the wrong, but they think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's like, no, doing the wrong thing should be okay, and the only reason you think it's wrong is because you're conditioned.
Yeah, you're like, it's okay for that guy. It's not okay for me to jaywalk, but the cops can do it when I'm getting arrested, huh? Like,
I've heard that argument a lot before too.
Yeah, the cops can speed when I'm speeding.
Well, they usually use those laws to bust people who are up to other shit, you know? Not usually, but, you know, sometimes anyways. And, well, I was hearing somebody go, oh, so I can't jaywalk, but the cop can. They think they got a point.
The manager at the Golden Corral in Lubbock made comment to me, another veteran, that all we wanted was free things and never wanted to donate. It seems to be removed from his job. I'm a 10-year-old veteran. While I was overseas, I am sure he is enjoying his freedom that we are as soldiers provided.
Man, in 5th grade, I wasn't overseas. 10-year-old veteran.
The
I just
Golden
got
Corral.
all my adult teeth.
Yeah. The Golden Corral in Tallahassee, Florida is best. They have good pizza there. Thank you. That was a good one.
And jobs I have, whether it be GameStop or elsewise, I always get the military complaint thing, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry, I just didn't want to give you a discount. You're being a jerk. I mean, you know, people in the military know just because you're in the military doesn't mean you're a good person. So you run across somebody who's just like,
I've met a lot
slam
of
their
those
hand on the
guys.
table and be like, I demand service. I want my thing. And you don't want to do anything for that guy being an asshole, and you know, and then they'll be like, well, you're discriminating against me. That's why I'm not an asshole. It's just you saw that I was a veteran and hate me. It's like, no, you started screaming at everybody. And it was really annoying.
For all the annoying people we've ever
geography
met.
class, Brian.
Everyone,
I'm not helping you.
Aw.
It's a big world we've got to cover today.
Come on. Get it open. I'll even give
Nope.
you. I'll give you time.
I'm not helping you with this.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. You always have me help you.
Fine. Be that way.
Sorry, the stream had to end. Oh, this is one we could all do.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Why would they ask if we knew where all the the European countries were before the United States?
I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
Try again.
Hey, the big one in the middle, like at the bottom, is
A
Texas.
fair guess.
I'm stupid.
But I'm afraid it's wrong.
It'll tell you the state.
Heavens! Whatever gave you that idea?
Does it count against you if you just don't put it in the right spot barely? Like
I guess so.
Montana's top left.
Try again.
That's Minnesota, stupid.
Try again.
I never think about this little area.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
know.
what I mean?
The middle upper.
Yeah, that area's kind of like
Yeah.
blom.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people that were I've had relationships ended because people have had affairs with many Navy SEALs. Stuff like that. Like people like that where it's like, whoa. I deserve whatever I want. But then I went to I was commissioned, like they basically gave me free airfare to go do some paintings for some Vietnam and Iraqi veterans or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just like all walks in life. There's like
Yeah.
ups and downs. So
And they
yeah.
and they were like, "Well, thank you for what you did." And I was like, "Really? Thank you for what you fucking did." And that was a very nice experience.
Yeah,
I went to the
that's
mess hall with
fun.
these good old boys.
But you can definitely go the other way around to where it's like
But you don't know anything, because I don't.
no, to where it's like no, give me shit. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I was amazed how nice those good old boys were. But then like, because I was like, I have no idea what you guys have been through. My grandpa when he was my age was
I think
flying
they're telling
over
the truth,
France.
You know what I mean? No, I don't know. Like who
You'll
are,
never know.
like if somebody just comes up in a search and they pull out like a card. Like I'm not qualified to read a military ID. Like what the hell am I? They
Remember that big old bald guy that was like wearing the military uniform he got at Goodwill and he was trying to get in line to like get Call of Duty when it was coming out?
Now I can forgive a military person for being a jerk to me, kind of. It's like, okay, I get it, you had it hard. But, like, the person who fakes being in the military for real, oh, yeah, they deserve, like, like whatever
to strike
anger they
upon
got
them.
built up. Yeah, you just let it out on that guy. It's fine. Scream at him all day.
There's a Simpsons, a later one where Grandpa's telling Bart, like, of course I'm a coward. How do you think I made it through the war? You think
Okay,
all the
Brian, now
brave
you have
ones?
to help me with math.
Oh, no. You can just skip out of the level.
I think it's fun to do these. What's the point if you're not gonna?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
$50 equals what? Oh,
5 plus 45 helmet.
yep.
36.
You can do
Oops.
better.
How many triangles?
Fucker.
Oops. Oh, no, there's two.
90%
What's the
of them
smallest?
will
A
get this wrong.
mosquito. Well, okay, yeah, there we go. What's the biggest? Jupiter. Which is the lowest? 203. What's 8 plus
11.
3? That's 12.
Pay attention.
Wait, no.
It's 11. It's 11 helmet.
What's half? Which is slowest? The sloth. 120 equals, times 40. 7 minus 5 is 2.
Where's
I
the
think
hedgehog?
Garbage truck's fastest, but we'll go with bike.
Wrong.
Hedgehog.
I hate it. Yeah, of course, why not hedgehog, of course. 11 times 9. 21. Wait, 12. Okay.
You're
Well,
not
oh,
even
fuck.
trying, are you?
35 equals. Like I
7
said, a
times 5.
delicious meal.
7
I'm
times
having.
5. 7 times 5.
Which is the fastest? The rocket ship. How many squares? That's 5
5.
squares. Oh, that's a painful one, huh?
That's half of 34. It's 17.
Oh, hey, look at you.
You were telling me how bad I was at math.
Not even close.
Oh, there you go. I guess I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Brian.
If only you had the chops out of geography, huh? And a penalty for that is we have to do the whole day over again. Now that would make people hate the game. Nobody liked that. All right, it's 4 p.m. Time to go back to the mines.
I'm gonna go do my lap around the town and then go straight home.
Yeah,
For
I
curfew.
gotta go back to the circus and hit that bell over and over again so I can get enough tickets. So I can dress up like a clown. Unless I should be doing something else, but I really forget. Like,
Just make sure you save.
yeah, that's probably the most important thing.
Oh, how would you like to save?
Oh, I don't like that sound. A little meth lab here. Look at that poster I bought. Motor bars.
Oh man.
I came so close to killing them. Imagine seeing somebody driving like this.
I'm coming. Beep beep. Oh, it's nighttime. Turn around.
Time to go back. You've had enough fun. I do like the idea that you get to drive it for like 2 seconds. It's like, why? GTA. If you started with Bully, GTA must be such a like an awakening. It's like I can drive anything.
I'm allowed to go anywhere?
Wait, you mean I could stay out all night? I like the idea they went for there. It is really smart. I'm sure there's a more proper way to play the game besides like, you know.
This is a big metaphor for how much free time I have after work.
Yeah.
I'll whine about my job to the chat. I gotta
This is
talk.
a good metaphor
like,
for video games. I'm gonna play the most efficient video game, so you just end up, you go to school, then you.
Yep.
Time to play my favorite game. Time to
Where
play
you
some
don't swing
Destiny
very hard at all.
2.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
I had a talking to at work that I need to
See
be
the
working
freak show.
harder
We'll go
than
see
other
the
people.
freak show. There's a freak show.
Yeah.
What about after work?
Oh, just I had a talk at work. Remember where my boss was like, "Now, Brian, other people aren't working very hard, so I need you to work as hard as that, harder than them." So
I trust
we
you.
know that
You're the best one, so you got to do the most. That's so fun.
yeah, that's one of the best things I can hear.
Over by the Ferris wheel, we'll do that meme gamer.
I work 18 hours a day. Anyway, this game's a metaphor for my job.
I think it's a metaphor for like them wanting to send children back into the mines.
Yeah.
The children yearn for the mines. They want to go back. They want to smash rocks and find rare minerals and drag them up.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins.
There's other games, right? And you think, why don't you play
Yeah.
some of the other ones, Hellbent? You think the ones that take longer would give you a bigger reward, but they all cop out at 3. So like, unless you can't press Alt 10 times,
Ain't no stopping Jimmy.
which is what you. That's the limits. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What
Sticky
do you
keys
know?
enabled.
3 tickets again. Let's go look at the freak show.
Ain't no stopping Jimmy.
Why are you scrolling through my Facebook?
Yeah, it's just like pictures of Brian on the toilet.
For some reason, when you say freak show, I picture that Ren and Stimpy.
Not safe.
It's just all the music I picture.
Oh, there's that Twitter thread of that lady who says she
pre-rendered?
fucks. No, it's an engine.
Okay, that shot looks so pre-rendered for a second. Oh.
No, it's definitely an engine. It's just 60 frames a second.
Okay, cool. What are you saying?
Was that lady who fucks the roller coasters? It's
Really?
like, I rode Goliath Leap today, and nobody on that roller coaster knew I was dominating it with my pussy. It's like, oh God.
Whoa.
He's like, I want to go back to the Titan and lick the rail off the. I want to go to Domino's Revenge, or the Blaster, or the Giant.
The Blaster.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Like,
fan
if
of the Blaster.
if you see her at the park fair, you should run away.
Just get as far away as you can.
That was pretty funny. I'll go freak shows this way. I do like the idea. It's like she's been kicked out of all the amusement parks 100 times.
She's been having too much fun.
That being said, if I sat on one of those seats and it got all wet, like, oh, someone spilled their drink. How do I get over to the Ferris wheel? I don't understand. Oh. Oh yeah, let's go to Twitter.
I like on The Simpsons they have the tooth chipper. You remember that one?
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster that just stops as your face hits the bar.
Here's a meth head.
I'm making my myth brew.
Normal and healthy. The next I was dying slowly, surely. I didn't know at first, but I was.
Man, back in the day we used to have these people, they would get on their little trucks and they would go from town to town, and now they, what do? They have Patreons now?
That's pretty good, Brad. Look at that one.
That's pretty normal.
Out of the way, dude.
Someone modeled that.
And voiced it.
Chigabit says how they get that picture of me. Hey everyone.
Waffles.
It's just John Lovett's doing the voice. Hi fellas.
Well done, Rockstar.
There's like depth mapping on the boobs.
Oh, the burger vanished. Do you see that?
That's like how Cookie Monster would do it.
That won't leave me alone. Ah.
It's like a dog eats something.
That's a good line. Watching 600-pound life.
Is that what they said?
I love reality TV. It makes me feel good about myself.
That's good.
People said that about like the Reddit fat people. Like, it keeps me. I was losing more weight when I could call people monstrous.
There's a good subreddit called Fat Logic, and it's just people going like, well, if you ever try to lose weight, your body just won't do it. It's an impossibility. We can land on the moon, but I can not change my weight. Just can't happen.
Hey, you should be able to date this character.
This is upsetting me.
she can beat you up twice as hard.
Which one feels it?
They're in the back of the car and they're both pummeling you over the back of the head. And say, we wanted to go to Mathemia. It's too late now. Oh. Yeah, but $10 on Latin Heat.
How could they do this?
I don't know, but if the fight takes too much longer, I'll fall asleep. I'll pass out. There you go. Get him. Give me my money.
He's all tuckered out. Where's the bookie taking the bets?
I don't know, but I'm about to win $10. Hell
Wow.
yeah. Can I just do that all day?
Double or nothing. Double or nothing. The
Get
kid's
him,
allowed to
Zeke.
gamble. Save state. The
I can't, but I'm pretty sure I won. Uh-oh. Come on, Zeke.
I like it. I like the bets are small. Did you know all the little people in Oh, I lost my house. All the little people in Wizard of Oz were like given contracts. I think you told me that there's gonna be a cinematic universe of like Wizard of Oz flicks, and they only made one. Like, I'm gonna be a superstar. I'm gonna be in all these movies.
Everybody actively getting cancer in the 140-degree like soundstage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be. It seems like that one wins all the time. Hold on.
How much money do you have?
About to find out. He always wins, so why would I not? No, not.
Sister says, no. Sister says the Munchkins from the Wizard of Oz. Where are they now?
Well, I'll say that they're not as tall as they used to be. You might say they're 6 feet under. Wow,
3
that's
feet
free
under.
money. Look at all the free money.
3 feet under. The art of gambling.
The only good little person story I could think of is like the guy who played Willow and the Game of Thrones one, Dinklage.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna lose this one, aren't I? All the other ones are like horrible. The Mini-Me one was really sad.
Which part was sad?
The sex tape.
Oh yeah. Do you find that tape or do you look for it?
It's all over the internet, and all my dumb friends are like, "You gotta watch this." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Wow, I really wish I didn't watch that." It was sad, and then you learn like the lady that fucked him later like talks shit. Oh wow, that glitched out. He vanished. Hey, he's out here.
Oh,
hey,
what?
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, get back in there.
I'm coming.
I need a little encouragement.
Can you beat him up? Can you interact with him?
Gonna find out. Yeah. I lost.
I took your money. I took your money because you KO'd him. Rito.
I'm gonna stop by here every day. Make some fucking money.
If he's lost.
Whatever. Oh wow, I don't have a lot of money left. Hope Lightning wins, because if not.
Oh man. He jumped out of the.
Yeah. Yay! I won and I passed out at the same time. Oh no, I didn't pass out when I'm about to. I gotta get out of here.
That's not trash. Oh yeah, let it go, they said.
There's not enough time to do any of this stuff. Like even going through like the hall, this like little freak show area, like. That was it.
I was robbed in my sleep. How much money do I have? Oh well.
I guess I'll just go bet on him again.
I guess I'm gonna bet on the midgets. Actually, I gotta get to class soon, so we'll just have to deal. We'll come back and midget bet. Get robbed by the mermaid. That makes the most sense. Sugar bits.
But no one took your bike. Your little moped.
The guy who played Cousin It made it to 75. Hell yeah. Why would you steal this? It sucks.
There was nothing cooler today than that dude teleporting out of the ring.
That was fun. He's like, hey, what's going on? Is there a fight?
But I like the, at least you got a guaranteed win if you got the other guy to teleport.
Yeah, I don't know how to cause that to happen, but it seems like one of them is always more likely to win, so I could probably just get max money pretty easy that way.
Yeah, your odds are 1 in 2.
And with the scooter, I can actually get there quickly enough that I could keep betting.
That's the premise of 50-50. Yeah, go save.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. You get used to the controls.
Called Stockholm Syndrome.
Stockholm Syndrome is where you're like bringing them soup. I didn't say this is great.
You're bringing Rockstar soup.
Yeah. Well, they kidnapped you. It's like, can I cook you guys anything? Can I bring you drinks? I like it
That makes
here.
sense.
I don't want to be rescued.
I guess that does make sense after long enough. Like people who go to prison and they're like, this is just life now.
I'll make the best of it.
Please go to your lab stations. Don't get too creative now, and for God's sake, don't eat anything.
I like in Breaking Bad that there's characters that they're like, yeah, they just want to be sent to prison for
Fascinating.
just send the money to their families,
No,
and they're like, well,
not
go
like
back to
that.
prison now.
Very good. Carry on. Good job. What are you doing?
That was S, not D. Damn it!
Last chance.
Keep up the good work. You're almost done. See what happens when you don't prepare for class?
Yeah, you should be doing all your chemistry homework in between this.
Yeah, I should be at home with the beaker and the bleach and the ammonia and...
Jesus.
Come on, now mix it. Can you make it right? I like how I came out of that with $200, so I did come out ahead after all that gambling.
Kids are allowed to gamble in this world.
Yeah, you know, I guess at the fair, yeah, I get our carnival, at least like a traveling carnival, they really would. They'd be just fine with being like, yeah, you can bet $40 on the midget fight. Go for it.
What's cooking?
It's cooking.
Why'd she leave me? Why? You think I'm joking? Who has time for real jobs?
That was fun.
Stop that right now.
You're in trouble.
What instrument is that?
Oh, the book.
Is it like a talking guitar?
I think that is some guitar, but they're definitely like doing something funny to it. Like plucking it, maybe. I don't know.
Word up, Coolio.
We need to learn.
It has felt like ages since we well met.
Andre the Giant's like 50 when he died. Yeah, Andre the Giant was great.
You should be ashamed of me.
In
You know, he
size.
used to eat babies. That's how he got so big.
Really?
He's like, fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell baby bones.
He takes the right amount of human growth hormone, not too much.
Yeah, not too much, just the right amount.
Looks like it's time to do the second assignment. If you finish before time, I'll let you go early.
Okay. Let's see.
Good show. Well done.
Huh. What other words?
Oh. What level is this?
English.
Okay.
Fig? Oh, yeah, fig.
That's right.
Fights, gifts, sight, shift, gift.
Good one.
Thank
Keep it
you.
This.
Good one. Good one. Good
You can
one.
probably do gifts plural.
You're right.
Good one.
You do
Fist.
shift, yeah, fist.
Good one.
You can do gift, shift, fits.
It's left shift to delete, and it's so annoying.
Oh god.
Good one.
Sift. You do fig,
Good one.
Got fig already.
sit, git, get.
Good one. I'm afraid that's not English.
Oh, let me do it. That's weird. Sigh. Did you do sigh? S-I-G-H?
Clever.
Good one.
Did you do sight?
Good one.
Yeah.
Gist or figs? G-I-S-T.
Good one.
That's probably good.
Oh,
Yay!
myself at your age. So full of hope, so full of vigor.
I got the brains. Me and
Yeah,
Brian
you get
together
it.
will always pass spelling.
I'm hungry already.
And chat,
That
too.
guy's pelvis is always going
You're
forward.
dead meat. Get out of my way. Look, I think I need to go change my shorts. I'm good.
Oh, my
Ain't
chat
no
froze. That's why I
stopping
wasn't
Jimmy
seeing it.
Hopkins.
Would you mind giving me a hand?
I don't want to do side quests. It's boring.
Thinking a lot about snails.
Well, I do side quests to get money. No, midget gambling. Right?
I just want to... Yeah, that's the only side quest you need.
Wheel out them midgets.
Truck them over.
You come out and you get all... You're like, ah, yeah! They were popular in wrestling for a long time.
That's true.
I think they still are in, like, south of the border and all.
Save.
Yeah, not going to that again. It's a tradition every bully stream for me to not save him for it to crash and for me to redo everything better.
He'll just forget even without your intervention.
I'm like heading out with my crash helmet on. They're laughing because I'm wearing a
I
helmet.
know.
Ah, ha, 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 you're protecting your skull. Look, you see how many head traumas happen in this school? Oh, look out. Yeah, it had to be at least Vice City because I see the clothes flapping in the wind and the, you know, scooter.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Red Dragon says there's an urban legend that a Munchkin actor committed suicide and that their body can be seen on screen. Not true.
Yeah, that one's super false. But a lot of people did die.
Just later from the skin cancer.
Yeah, I like that the midget suicide is like the one that people go for Wizard of Oz, but the real horror is like, well, no, the copper paint on the witch and the
caused oxidation.
Yeah, the aluminum oxide on the aluminum paint too, and this and that, and they shot a fireball at the witch and it hit her.
And the witch was allergic to the makeup and it caused her face to break out.
Yeah, and she died, and and then like Dorothy got addicted to pills. Like it just didn't go good.
Hey, but that movie though.
What a film!
It's a hit. What a hit.
You'd be lucky to have hung yourself.
That's actually, yeah, that's what you get instead of severance package. Bet.
2 different midgets. Okay, we start with the tiny bet. Get it. And then we go from there.
Do it. I'm gonna pee.
You go pee. Pee like the champion we know you are. I like the psycho music. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, lightning sucks. We're gonna give our money to the other guy. The Nelson Mandela effect, yeah. That's where you see Nelson Mandela in your mirror if you say his name 5 times fast. Lightning is unstoppable. I'm confident this will work. Oh no, Zeke, I'm sorry. Get him, Zeke! No. Oh, come on. Last time I had this issue. You know what? I'm gonna go with my heart. I was always a Lightning fan. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer got whacked in prison because he was a jerk. And that's the lesson there. It's like, don't go to prison and act like a jerk to people. It's a bad idea. They'll probably kill you. Damn it, Lightning. Win! Yeah! Alright, let's just keep voting for him. Betting on him, whatever. Voting, betting. I will see, Woodsman. Yep, and we're betting on them. I'm making a lot of money. I'm trying to, anyways. Yeah, kick Lightning's ass. Oh, come on. I guess it is random. For a bit there was just the one guy always winning. This is a same video of Geraldo opening the Capone vault. I also remember seeing footage of Geraldo like, I'm in the war zone in Iraq, and he's definitely behind a green screen. Activate, kill him. I'm broke now. I may as well load. I learned my lesson. Gambling bad. I'm gonna go back there and do it one more time though. One more gamble. I just want to be sitting at like 300, and that could be really easily done if I just win a couple. Where's my scooter?
Hey, buddy. Stupid hat, buddy.
Those guys were all so clicky.
Who won?
I lost all my money, so I reset the day, and I'm going back. Good thing I got my crash helmet.
Is there even a sound of you hitting the thing?
A little one.
Boink.
It's funny that the scooter and all the other vehicles drive way worse than in GTA. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
Probably wants to discourage you from using them.
Or like to separate it. So it's not Grand Theft Auto, it's Bully, it's different. I'm
Yeah,
not driving all over the place.
Look at what a nightmare it is to drive anywhere. I didn't even know you could drive when I got the game.
I do miss when they made games like this to where it's just like, look, what if you were a school bully thing and you had to go to... They don't do that too much these days. They're trying to make a simulation world. Like, what if you were dropped in this world? Now it's just like, it's an RPG.
You remember, you ever play Floygan Bros?
No, what's that?
It was a Dreamcast game. You're these two old-timey Warner brothers, and there's like a big fat dopey one, like a little tiny skinny one,
Oh, yeah, I heard of that.
and like you could throw little cartoon bombs and shit, and you just went around the neighborhood. I'm gonna look it up now.
Bad. Yeah, I remember seeing that and thinking it was made up.
That's pretty cool. I like the cover of it.
Very artistic, very stylish, yeah.
Jason Marsden and Frank Welker as the voices. It was released only for the Dreamcast.
Fight back. Roger Nart's gonna tell us the story of the Pitcher Man. Does he bring you frosty drinks?
I am the Pitcher Man.
I get more with the red guy, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped a soda for dying. They got like player character logic or regular NPC logic. Oh my god, I'm losing my money again. The soundtrack's awesome. I like listening to the Bully soundtrack at work.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Oh, they were gonna release more episodes of the game. As DLC, or you could buy it on disc. And it came out like the day they stopped making Dreamcast games.
Oh, yeah, Dreamcast had DLC, yeah.
During development, Bernie Stolar, president of Sega, said, Floigan will do for Sega what Mario did for Nintendo. Oh, Floigan.
I mean, it had the right pieces if you look at it. It's very well stylized.
I like that they went for something more like Hanna-Barbera or like Warner Brothers-y than
I think there's a Wacky Races game on the Dreamcast too. It's all sorts of like odd design.
Weird. Yeah.
Like the art's good and all that, but like the game design's like kind of like insane.
Sure. Wacky Races. I mean,
I think it's a failure on AOL Time Warner that they don't have just a Wacky Races competitor for Mario. Like, how do you fuck that
Wacky
up?
Races.
You already had the
Like a Wii
concept
game.
before they did.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the best one. Like, you telling me people wouldn't draw Penelope pit stop spreading ass on a motorcycle like they do like the other, Peaches?
That's
Yeah, I'm
true.
rich. I'm rich in midget fights. One more for the road, I say.
Well, I'm looking at the game. It's not very appealing.
No. I'm betting 50 on Thunder, on Lightning again. Oh, against Lightning again. I'm going to make a little extra. Or lose a bit, but either way, I'll be ahead. I think there's gambling in this. Rockstar Games really good for like including little gambling games that feature the in-game currency. All games should have something like that. The off chance that you win is like, it's like a cheat code that you somehow earned. Like, bam, look at that. Now I'm rich.
It's true.
This one's my favorite, Brian.
I'm just whapping you. Oh, it's so hard to be me.
The tattoos hurt. I like the mermaid.
They
Whoever
keep adding them.
rendered that did a good job. Like, how many polygons do we get? All right, to the boobs they go.
Perfect.
I swear that guy said my hat is busting. And I feel like I just like had a universe slip moment to where like sleeps for stupid fucks. I'm going to race.
There should be a very few ways you can die, and this is one of them.
Yeah, you like fall asleep. What does this song sound like? It sounds like something from a soundtrack, Austin Powers, maybe.
I gotta listen to it real close. Yeah. It does sound like Austin Powers. I like that.
Racing games. I like little stupid racing games. I do like serious ones, but like anything, any like dumb, like, hey, look, I made it in a week racing game. I love them. There's like no telling what the hell you're about to get into, you know. I'm not bad at racing games, but I'm about as good at race. I think I'm a little bit better at racing games than I am at fighting games, but that's like definitely not like competitive level. But I like some racing games, they're fun. At least when they don't have like weird Mario Kart rules where you gotta like corner boost, right?
Yeah.
I think that's where they lose me, to where it's like, well, Billy can execute 42 corner boost off the, 9-point turn, and you only get 3 off, so he wins because he gets 15 turbos and you get 3. It's like, oh, okay.
Awesome.
I think Big T had that issue with Crash Nitro, and I agree, to where it's like, look, if you don't nitro boost off this corner 32 times, then you'll never beat the time trial AI.
The time trial.
It's like, oh, that's not fair at all.
Well, I remember my girlfriend at the time, we were playing that, and she's like, you have to be so much sharper with that than Mario Kart. So she refused to learn any of the button combos.
Fair
You only
enough.
had to
If a
play
game's
Mario Kart.
asking too much from you and you're just trying to relax, you're totally in your right to be like, nah.
But I really understand the mechanics of Crash Team Racing now.
I do
I
too.
say I do,
And I don't
but,
think it's
like-
bad. It's a little exhausting is all I got to say. Like I could play Gran Turismo more despite it being more complicated because I don't have to boost drift.
Right.
I just smashed the cop's balls and escaped on a little scooter.
Wee.
I'm the king of the carnival. That's fun. I like getting the moped and going to the carnival right away and just dominating it, especially the midget betting. So like I go to school, then I gamble on midgets, and I'm walking, I'm like rich. My Jimmy Hopkins got it figured out, dude. If this is my day to day, that'd be awesome. I go do a little chemistry or whatever, fuck it, music class, some shit. And I go do the midget gambling. Some days it's good, some days not so good.
But you know, gotta get your gambling in the right way.
Yeah, I'm still stacking bills. I'm still getting passing grades for the most part. When you get in the groove on this game, it does have a nice kind of like, balance that's into it. It's easily exploited. Like you can break the game and get all the stuff you want real easy.
Right.
But that's not the point. The point is like you just kind of do the day, but you're like, what do I do all day? It's like real school. Like, what the fuck do I do between classes? I hate it. And you find out it's like, oh, I can do that though. And all of a sudden, like, school life becomes more fun. It's like, oh yeah, we can go smoke weed behind the comic store and play Area 51 all day. That was fun. Those are good times. Let me tell you.
You were smoking weed back in the day?
Yeah, that was in elementary school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's where I learned how to roll a J. Can't say the real thing, Brian. I'll get in trouble.
I didn't know you couldn't say the real thing.
Oh, remember Indian needles? I don't think you're allowed to call them that anymore.
What are you talking about?
Okay, there's these little plants, and you're definitely not allowed to call them that anymore. But if you go up to them and like pull the little plant, there's a little plant fiber you can pull onto and pull out, and it kind of slides out like nothing, right? If you take it, you can throw it like a dart, and it'll stick right through someone's skin and make them bleed.
Oh, that's funny.
And they grow in like huge bushes, like, and they're in grass, right? And they're just, you can get like, 50 needles, one handful if you know what you're doing, and you can just throw them all day at people. It's the worst. And I get it. It's
That's
like
evil.
it's made to where like a horse runs through, right? And like at least the evolutionary nature of it, the horse runs through and kicks them up, and the little needles stick in the horse, and the horse runs around, and thus it spreads further. Yada yada yada. But it's also like perfect for bullying people.
Please get out your
Like the bullies plant.
The plant made just for the bullies.
It makes these little naturally formed arrows that'll pierce your little skin, and you can just throw them like within like 2 feet, and it'll stick right in someone's skin and stick right out of it. They'll look and go, ow. And since it's a plant, it agitates you too, right?
Oh, yeah. Your body's like, no, I don't like this.
Yeah, and if you have a bad reaction to it, it's the worst. Those things were fucking... Man, when we found those on the playground, it was like, oh shit. It's kind of like how a gang area must feel like when like enemies are encroaching. It's like, dude, there's those plants growing out there. They hadn't trimmed them down.
Good.
I think the teachers allowed that. They're like, oh, good. The kids will learn to play.
They will learn to be friends.
They will learn the joys of pain. That's how it happened to me. This art teacher has a really weird class, I don't think I'm learning how to animate.
Looks like you're having
It just turns on Procreate Dreams instructions.
You learn how to enter. It's like I'm making AI art. Enter the prompt, Billy. Future art class would be like that. Like it's, hey, everybody's art class time. Now get your prompts ready for today.
Oh, man.
Bully's pretty fun though. It's an ugly game, but it's a functional little world in it that exists here, and it makes sense, and it opens up and you figure it out with enough time, like, oh, well, I gotta go to class at noon, and it's not, or I gotta go to class at like 1 or 2, and that'll stop at 4, then 4 I can go to the carnival and do things, and I can do this, I can do that, and in the meantime I could do these favors, but
Kids can use stuff in garbage cans really fast.
I don't care. Midget wrestling pays off way more than your stupid little challenge.
Yeah, you're not wrestling.
Yeah, Brian, why would I ever do that guy's bidding when I could just go gamble on midgets?
You're making a good point.
And watch the NPCs just kind of like... I do like watching this many Rockstar NPCs just like go ham. Like they're all cranked up to 11. They all had 5 Skittles this morning. Like, ah! Rockstar, Rockstar, Rockstar!
I love Rockstar!
I do love Rockstar. I'm sad to hear like a lot of the original people are quitting. I hope GTA 6 is still good. I hope, like, you know, because there's still a chance that the replacements that they hire actually know what they're doing. I mean, it's not impossible. But I really hope they don't do a Saints Row, because that Saints Row reboot is awful. Like, and I can tolerate a bad game, like a mediocre one.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say Manhunt's like a mediocre stealth game, but a pretty good, like, you know, action game, in my opinion. I know it's probably not a popular opinion, but we never had to do this in school. Anybody have to do wrestling?
I sure didn't.
Please, I have nervous my tender soul crushed.
Kicking him in the balls is a pretty good move. I think we definitely had wrestling, but it was more of a voluntary thing, not like, well, it's 11th grade.
Time for that.
Getting the Speedo.
Yep, that's what you gotta do. It's not real wrestling.
Okay, stay on the mat and just do this 100 times. Okay. All right.
As long as they're all dead.
I guess that's more in the spirit of wrestling, right? Can I just shove him? Oh. Yeah, the South Park with the, yeah, he did say he has nervous bowels. I did like the South Park episode with the, that's not real wrestling.
That's pretty real.
Well, I mean, what's the sanctity of a sport anyways? Like, if you're not doing it because you love it and you need everybody else to appreciate it, then that makes you kind of an asshole, doesn't it? It's
Only
like doing art and being like, well, if nobody's gonna like my art, I guess I'll just stop drawing forever.
Oh yeah, we've never met any of those.
No, ever. And they always stop drawing, right?
Yeah, because they're done getting futzed with.
I don't need attention. They announced publicly on social media.
I'm having a bad week.
Biggest bullhorn they have in their lives. I don't need, not looking for attention here, but
well, let me tell you how bad things are.
I don't think it's wrong to vent or anything like that, but it does get to a point where it's like every bad day.
Every day.
How do I
is bad
finish
day
this? I'm in hell. I can't get out. Even has horror music. I'm in infinite wrestling hell. I gotta pin him. What's the pin? What's the pinning move? Yeah, 12 knees to the balls. Like, they should at least call this, but I forgot how to pin people. Chickabit says, I don't remember when art was fun. Fair enough.
That's true.
I thought you were supposed to be tough, you boy. Do something, Hopkins!
I've been kicking him in the balls mercilessly.
I have so many years ahead of me. Don't do it!
Oh.
I can't do anything right! That's right, hurdle!
That's what they wanted.
Ryan, do you want to fall any lower?
I wasn't supposed to kick him in the nuts. You get it?
I'm gonna die of
Sort of.
embarrassment. That's what I'd like to see. Why am I such a doofus? My tender soul crushed. My tender soul crushed.
Defeat Fatty. Your soul is mine. Finish him.
Fatality.
You suck.
Hellbent's stupid.
I miss when the game would say you suck. Now they don't do it anymore. They're like, try again, champ.
I do like the robot going like, fatality. Give it another go when you're feeling up.
Why don't you take a break and come back and turn it on easy? It's okay.
It's
You
just
get
a
all the
video.
achievements anyways. Who cares? It's fine,
You already
buddy.
paid. You paid for it. You might as well just get everything.
They should have used the Xbox Connect to sense when people are crying while playing games and like change them to like the newbie lobbies, like you know, and everybody be like, I don't use the Connect, but I just really love my Xbox. I just get a better matchmaking experience. And they reveal the lines like, yeah, every time you started like actively crying in front of your TV, we put you in the kiddie pool and let you beat them up for like 15 minutes. So you can be like, yeah,
It's a lot better.
that's not me. I'm the man.
I'm great.
Hey, wife! Look, I
Hey, wife.
got a quadruple kill. On the other end's like a baby.
Hey, wife.
Yeah, hey, wife. Well, you know,
Hey, wife.
I had a friend who had a wife and would play games with us on Xbox Live, and she like had a piss bucket for him that she'd empty out.
Right,
And-
but
And the deal
That's all
was like
acceptable.
he gets a vasectomy, so if he does cheat on her, he won't have any more kids. And the deal was like, okay, I'll get the vasectomy, but you have to empty my pee bucket when it's gaming time. And she's like, okay, deal. That's one of my favorite relationship stories now.
that's a weird, man.
Because I'm like, yeah, no, I get it though. It's, you know, that's a compromise.
I just like that you said, "Hey, wife." Like that's what he says every time he's getting the
Pretty
bucket
much.
up. Hey, wife.
Hey, wife.
Wife, stop this crazy thing.
Who needs a helmet, right?
I could name a couple of people,
Okay.
but you don't have to take that. What does the helmet do?
It-
You better save.
The police don't get me, also I better save. And also if I crash, I guess I don't die. People will pick on me for having the safety helmet because it's cooler to be like Gary Busey. Man, imagine crashing a bike like that. Where'd my hat go? Damn it. Those are like fighting me. Hey, everybody. We should do a poll, Brian. What do you think?
Sure.
I just got called a dillweed, bro.
I call the dillweed.
Hey, look, the circus isn't.
The circus. I do smell the circus.
circus.
I go there quite a bit.
I'm gonna go do my vices now.
You gonna do what?
My vices. I'm gonna go gamble on little people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look, you losers can go do your $10 bets or whatever. I gotta go make $1,000 gambling on little people at the fair. You may not know where the money is, but Jimmy knows where the money is. Ow, good thing I got my helmet.
Ah.
Woodsman says poll is Brian a femboy. I can confirm that he is twink material.
Most certainly. I've been dying a twink death very quickly.
Yeah, he's turning into Fred Flintstone. He was a Barney Rubble, now he's a Fred Flintstone.
Is that a thing in the community?
in the
It wasn't,
weirdo
that wasn't
community.
That wasn't at the last Twink event I went to.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star 2023. I know. I wrote the bylaws.
You wrote the bylaws of the.
This looks like a good time. All right.
All right, what poll?
What, that wasn't a good one?
Do we think of one?
No. Is Brian a femboy's not a poll. That's a fact.
Yeah. You can't just tell
I
truths and say, is it true?
Took your joke away from you.
I think if I start putting gun stuff in there, YouTube's gonna be off. Oh yeah, I want a card. Like specific guns. I don't know.
Have
too
you
many
ever
people
been to
who,
a freak show?
I bet a lot of people haven't because nobody goes out since COVID.
I don't think there's such a thing as freak shows anymore.
The only freak show that you can. Never mind.
Yeah, is Paris Hilton these days. Aw.
Yeah, there you go.
Man.
The freak show just spilled out in the streets, as far as I'm concerned.
Ah.
Have you seen tourists lately?
Have you seen the price of gas? Whoa.
No, I'm not even joking, man. Like
in Seattle,
there's
we
some
got
people with like there's some people walking downtown with hydration backpacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's okay.
Like they got on the hiking boots and they got on the hydration backpack and zinc on their nose and they're walking under awnings.
That's not that bad. We got the guys who wear their pajamas to school every day. I think that's weird. On the other hand, that's luxurious. What, for a poll? A good one? Do you wear your pajamas to school every day?
Simple question of ethic. Like, not all tourists are bad, right? But I did see a thing about Europeans bragging about not tipping. They said worker rights are earned, not deserved. If you want to get paid more and stop this tipping thing, you know, you're gonna have to do it. I'm not gonna pay you. And I was thinking, like, yeah, you stick it to them. You stick it to them minimum wage workers, Frenchie, because the employers are definitely gonna fold after the employees finally have enough.
Yeah.
I'm working at Denny's because I got options.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm working at Waffle House at 2 a.m. because my life is flush with choice, and I have the energy and power to make great change, a little effort.
So
That's
much
how I
good's
got
been
into Burger
happening
King.
in my world.
Yeah, I'm the master of my destiny.
Yeah, you're looking at the master of his fate, Jack.
I'm master of my fate. I'm like making a fucking killing.
I'm making a killing.
I know good betting practices. Like, you win twice, then bet like half.
I'm just thinking of more Steve Jobs, the skeleton jokes.
More like Steve Blowjobs, you know what I'm saying? That's why he died. The ghost sucked it out of him, like in Ghostbusters, remember?
His soul.
Bill Murray got the ghost blowjob. Yeah, that's why he's looking all awful in that one picture. He's had a awesome ghost job.
A ghost job.
Whoa.
Ooh.
A soul-sucking experience. Shit, Red's on fire. I'm gonna bet 100.
The sights will be scary. The sound's frightening, and the rides fucking suck.
If this existed outside of my school, I'd have been fucking rich.
He also would have been kicked out of the school a long time ago.
I would have been kicked out of the carnival for making too much money.
I know.
I'd come home and I'd like cut open my mattress and stuff the money in there, and I'd come back, finish classes, come back.
Oh man!
By the end of it, I'd make more than the teachers. Be like,
I think I told you we figured out how to run auto hotkey on all the school computers, and I was like refreshing my website, and it was just constantly clicking ads, refreshing, and alt tabbing back to the first site, and then clicking and then refreshing. And I didn't get in trouble for that, and I made a lot of money. Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. Now Google must be like, they're doing that thing again.
I wonder if you could use ChatGPT to help you gamble. That'll be when they start doing it. It's like, hey, dude, people are like winning horse races
Based on ChatGPT.
because all the winnings are public record, right? So they'd be like, knowing my record, Buttercup won the.
Buttercup. No chance we'll win this time with
Look, I got $800.
201.
We'll ride some carnival rides to celebrate, I guess. This
We gotta
interior
keep
is
making
nice.
all that
Look at all the
money.
textures. Psychonauts didn't have shit on this.
Yeah, but Psychonauts was a true game made by a true artist. And
Didn't that office that they worked in for Psychonauts 2 cost like $120,000 a month or something?
I don't know, but Shock's a big Psychonauts guy, and someone made a really good video where they're just talking like Tim Schafer, like they were dubbing it over, but it was like a Gilbert Gottfried impression. He's like, "Hey kids, it's Tim Schafer. Reach into your mom's purse and help fund Psychonauts 2."
We don't use Kickstarter because they thought we wanted too much money.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Psychonauts 2 might have been good. I played Psychonauts a little bit. It's fine.
They're not bad, but it's like the alternate choice thing to where, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad,
Yeah.
but it's the thing. It's like, well, I don't play Sonic. I only play Rayman.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
touched a Sonic game. Those don't interest me. And it's like, well, that's fair. I can't say it's not fair, but it's also kind of like, why you like that?
Yeah, why is your life like that? Don't.
He crushed his nuts, that'll do. Hurry, get on the moped! Get out of here! Ah! Yay! I live. Alright. Time to go home with my winnings. We came out quite good. I got like $800 in my bully bank.
That's pretty good. I don't know what you're gonna spend with it.
I really don't know what to buy with it either. Like, I could buy more carnival ticket things to like do things, right?
Yeah, but your goal isn't to be at the carnival.
No. Or maybe it is.
You own the carnival by the end of the game. That's like how it ends.
I do like that they aim for familiarity. Like, you would get used to this, like, travel, right? And you get like,
Yeah.
well, here's home. GTA didn't have a sense of home. This game does definitely have a sense of home to it. I can't say GTA never had a sense of home, but you know what I'm saying.
Which home in GTA 5 did you spend the most time? Because I think everyone has the same answer.
Oh, definitely Michael's, because it was fun.
I was gonna say Franklin's,
Franklin's is good too, don't get me wrong.
because it symbolizes that you beat the game. You get all the cool shit.
Oh, nah, good, you got me.
No, it's just you always, because he gets 2, and you finally get to go to the upgraded one, and it's the only one that looks like a nice place.
Yeah, the upgraded Franklin one's definitely the one you spend the most time at, 'cause it's got the big screen and all that.
Yeah.
But starting out at Michael's home feels like luxurious. Like, oh wow, actually, it looked like
Santa.
an actual real nice house because of the graphics being good. I'm like,
It looks
oh,
like it's like the 2.5 Men house too.
this
It's
is
the,
what you don't have. Huh? Imagine if you had a tennis court. I mean, you know, you could probably have the house and the pool, but with the tennis court, oh.
Yeah, I know.
So real
Man,
soldiers vote in polls. That's not true. I don't know what I'm talking about. But we got. Have you worn your pajamas outside the house? No at 55, yes at 44. I wouldn't criticize somebody for wearing their pajamas to the CVS or anything, but also I wouldn't want to talk to them.
I would mock them. Hellbent said.
Yeah, I would laugh. I go, ha ha, lazy.
Lazy baby.
Stupid butthole baby idiot.
You are adopted.
Good one. And like the
That
clerk's
one.
like, that was a good insult.
Yeah, the clerk lady was like, that was an A+ insult.
Here's some gum. Oh yeah, you made that joke about the people who don't eat and called it Tic Tac, and I'm like, that's a really mean thing to call TikTok.
Oh. It's from American. It's from American Dad. Is the like, look at those Tic Tac thighs.
Yeah.
You can tell she's been eating Tic Tacs.
All right. Well, that's 3 hours of bully. I think that's enough.
Oh, okay. He's
Midget
done.
gambling. Yeah, no, it's good. 3 hours, 20 minutes. I mean, I
yeah,
could,
yeah.
I could
Look,
go.
look. This man provides you subpar pulley experience.
Fucking passed out right in front of the bed. That's okay. I
Perfect.
saved. We're good.
That's perfect. Woo. See, that's like what the whole stream was because he decided to quit right now.
Well, you know, it's good to keep things short and
Excuses.
sweet and all.
Just making fucking excuses. This could be a 9-hour stream.
It could be, but like, imagine publishing I don't know 30 hours of Bully in a week, and then like going, why aren't people watching part 12? It's like because they ain't got to it yet. D-Crash says, "Let's go."
Things. Yeah.
Hey, marathon streams aren't off the table, but since I just now got better from an illness, I think the responsible thing is don't go over 4 hours until like
An
I'm
illness
actually
called
like
laziness.
yeah,
I never stand up to you. I gotta
liar.
finally. You lying liar.
Someone had to.
Someone had to set the rules.
Sick? You don't sound sick to me. You look fine.
Sick of working. Yeah, you look fine. Let me tell
you've
you
been
how you
smiling all
feel.
night.
You were laughing at jokes. You were fucking healthier than a horse.
Gambling was all so funny and having such a good time.
Oh yeah, I saw your live stream last night. Why were you smiling and enjoying your time?
Hanging out with your, what are they called, friends?
One of those old friendly type folk.
Yeah, something like that. I believe they heard of that in movies.
People still watching?
All right, everybody. Yeah, not shaking bets. I won't push myself. We're done. Doof, Dog Zone, Low Gamer, D-Crash. We made a lot of money gambling, and everything is going pretty good in Bully. We turned it around. I was kind of confused, but I think I got the groove now. So we'll be back with some more Bully probably next week. Trying to make it a once-a-week thing. Getting Brian in on here is always fun.
I'm coming in every night now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fucking starting today.
Lazy.
Just spoiled.
And turn it around on you. Anyways, we're out of here. So, hey, thank you, Weirman. Hope you're doing good. No problem. We'll come back and do some more Bully. Like I said, I got some other stuff out in the pipeline, too. But that's it for now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for clicking like and voting on the polls and telling me which games you want to see by clicking the like button. It helps me figure it out. And thank you, Brian, for joining me. It's been fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're done. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. And thank you for the tips. Riptide, enjoy the clam chowder. Damien Wolf. We'll try to get more music up. And Night Talker. I'll have to try a cheese curd burger. That does sound pretty delicious. All right. That's it. Have a good night, y'all. We'll see you again Thursday.